made it. Sorry, Mike wasn't even fucking on. We're having some major technical issues today.
Technical issues out the ass.
Luckily, it's still the beginning of the thing, so nothing's really happening.
Luckily, actually.
I'll keep that in mind, and I'll add that into your notes for you real quick.
So it might have been something that is not along the normal elemental nature. Probably something more homebrew. Probably something more prismatic. Because of the way, you change faces. I think it would be something that is just a bit more of a mix of elements.
Okay. So that is partially why this triggers and resonates with you so well, is your experience with elementals as well. But yeah, that is the first thing you get off of what he's saying. And the last thing he said was, so that way you can... are any of you familiar with elementals then?
No, why I'm not.
You would not have recognized... You would have some familiarity, but you would have not recognized the Anubai.
The fuck is an elemental?
I had a very brief run-in with something.
Well, good.
We've all had brief run-ins with something.
Someone here has knowledge of
Yes,
elementals.
yeah.
I can presume off of that, hopefully.
Nope.
So, this crystal is an elemental that has been stabilized and forced into a structure. So, to put it into terms, these crystals are objects created in ancient times that were long since buried. They are sourced as a crystal power source because, well, we cannot recreate them yet.
Maybe if we study them, we will be able to make more.
So this isn't a mine. Oh, sorry. You keep saying your thing.
This way we don't have to continuously go into caves, risking our lives and the lives of our friends in order to ascertain them. But it might just be a necessary evil.
The ancient magics of this are lost to time. But I will tell you this. They are often found in these mines because I'm sure... Roll a history check for me. And I would say Jadefish roll a history check, but he's not here. Roll a history check for me.
Okay. I will roll that. 13.
Alright. You would not be familiar with the story. I'm sure some of you may know why this land is so desert of life. This land has long since been, but as the academics have researched, we have found that the reason for this lack of life in this area is not normal. It was the act of wild magics, with people trying to manipulate the weed in various ways. And that is what has caused this great desert around us. The acts of gods have been somewhat involved here as well.
So these are curses or blessings, I would say.
Curses and just the depravity of magic in life.
Natural 20 for no reason.
Actually, it was for reason.
Oh, for stuff?
For my own personal
For stuff.
Yeah.
So, tell me, you guys ready to go in? Can we get the show on the road? I'd love to.
Yeah, sure.
Slow
We'll go
this.
get some of your slave elementals to power the ship.
Well, elementals are vicious creatures when compared to life, and they often would kill us if they had the chance. So, I feel like taking them as a power source is perfectly acceptable, and when they would probably enslave entire races because that is what the genies do to humans as they find them. They often will enslave humans and other races. So, I feel it is comparable.
It depends on the genie, but we do not have time.
We're not referring to the why can't I think of
The noble genies?
the air genies. air genies were probably the only ones that would not
Literally. Because I have.
that would not have
I've knowledge on that one.
immense of slaves.
Alright, then let's head on in here.
Yes, let's just be all do careful if we're dealing with elementals. Usually they tend to be resistant to whatever kind of elements they are. So let's keep that in mind.
Great. What are the
is
crystals
there-
then? Like crystal element? Haha.
They are sparks turned to crystal.
So
Usually.
bones are electricity.
Yes. The
Oh.
volatile magic that blows up is usually an electrical surge that tends to arc to the other crystals in their proximity, causing them to discharge. So usually anything in the area experiences a very, very electrifying experience and will usually die to...
Pleasant.
Well, that sounds fun.
So, let's just not go blowing up any of these. I do not want to have a shocking kind of experience today.
Don't do that. Don't do that one. Don't do it. Let's continue then.
Alright.
Everyone tally ho. Hip hip and cheerio. My excitement wanes.
Yep.
Yes.
You guys start progressing,
I pick
and
up
as
that
the...
torch I was given before. I
Huh?
pick up that torch I was given before.
Oh.
Like,
Okay.
I was given it and immediately dropped it to fight a bunch of shit. So
Oh.
Yeah.
I pick it back up.
As you do, and start to enter into the cave, the lights from outside starts to wane, and instead of being immediately greeted by darkness, you're greeted by the sight of lots of small crystals. Not large by any means, but they seem to dot the ceiling and the walls. Seem to be surrounded by these metal spheres that hold them in place, with dwarven runes encircling them. And they look to put off enough light that you guys do not have to worry about torches as you continue in.
I'll save this thing. Put it out.
Just tap the fire, yeah.
I
keep
put
note
dirt
of
from the elementals on it.
There you go.
I keep note of it for when we're coming back, so we can scavenge it. I don't want to activate shit right now, just in case.
Smart.
But when we're leaving,
Something to keep in mind, this is a dwarven mine,
Bless you, sir.
Bless you.
so this may be something placed by the dwarves that are owning this mine. Something to keep
They
note.
won't mind.
Alright.
They won't mind.
I'm just noting it for you. Yeah.
I'm not gonna sell to them.
Alright.
Here's your own thing.
Here's your own light
I
source.
think you're saying like it might let them know, like, hey, someone stole this shit.
Yes, I saw traces of
Yeah.
bullshit. Yes.
Alright. You guys continue down into the caverns, slowly making your way through the dirt that slowly starts to form into a sandstone floor beneath you. And the air starts to grow a little bit stale as you enter a fairly large cavern. From one end, looks to be about 50, it's about to say meters, not meters, feet across, and about 30 feet long. Filling this room are lots of ruins. They look to be, in a modern sense, Roman design, predominantly. Lots of what look to be marble pillars just scattered and crumbling in this area. It looks like whatever this was eventually buried by the desert and has been mined into.
I go and I look at and examine one of the ruins and
Guidance.
Do you speak Dwarven? Or can you read a language that it has script in Dwarven?
no.
Alright.
I go and do it.
Okay. Anyone know it? You do?
I know Dwarven.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
go ahead.
they've been hanging out with the dwarves. So.
Yeah.
As you guys start seeing some of these Dwarven scripts, you notice they do not look to be written in a way that is familiar to the dwarves. The dialect, if you will, seems different. It does still read dwarf in a dwarvish, verbiage, but
It's more like kanji versus.
Well, like Shakespeare versus.
Yeah.
It's more like Shakespeare versus modern. Would be a better comparison. But you do notice that these runes seem to be written predominantly in Dwarven. It seems to be some are partial names, some beneath what would have been a statue, you could presume. And a lot of this just seems to be general, just written in a very ancient Dwarvish. Roll history checks for me, actually.
Concerning
I
stonework.
will roll a history check as well.
Roll history check for me as well if you can understand Dwarvish.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Does it concern the stonework
No.
itself? Oh. I was gonna say, because dwarves can advance to that.
14.
Oh shit.
Nope.
Just gonna say no.
23.
Examining this, you could tell that this is ancient primordial in the dialect, as you're examining it yourself. It does seem to be primordial runes.
I know primordial though.
You know primordial?
Yeah.
That is Dwarvish script.
Okay.
That's a primordial with a written language.
It is written in Dwarvish.
No, I know. It's
Yeah.
just
Oh,
a
yeah.
question.
Oh, yeah.
He's literally got a spreadsheet up here that helps him out.
Yeah.
It's important.
Let's.
Sorry.
Does Celestial have its own?
Celestial has its own script. Infernal and Abyssal are both infernal script, so both of those languages have the same script. Draconic has its own script. Elvish, Sylvan, Undercommon, all have Elvish as their script. Halflings have Common as their script. And then Dwarvish, Giant, Gnomish, Goblin, Orc, and Primordial all have the same Dwarvish as their script.
Yeah.
So
The
any of
dwarves
those
are
languages would be written in Dwarvish.
Dwarves are awesome.
They just a lot of things use their language
Exactly.
for their writing.
Yeah.
And then Deep Speech doesn't have a script.
Yeah, they don't even speak. They can
Oh,
use
so
the
did
brain.
anyone
Yeah.
figure out anything? Or is this just gibberish to us?
I can't very much tell what it reads.
It-
Tell that it is primordial. Does anyone here understand?
Specifically ancient, right?
Ancient primordial.
No. Not me, at least. I only.
I just place my hand on it and
Natural
I just say, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Did you ask?
No.
You won't know.
Yeah, I don't really care enough.
Okay, that's more like it.
Yeah, exactly.
You're sorry for what?
It's rotting here. I want to appreciate it. They were built. I'm sure someone wanted them to see it. It's like a stage with no actor, no audience.
Well, eventually the airship and everything else that we've been walking and doing stuff at is gonna be just like this. Just kind of
Time
happens.
reclaims us all.
It does not
The
make
airship might be
just-
sooner based on your driving.
My driving is excellent. You just don't appreciate it.
I mean, to be honest, it's not bad. It's just the landing.
It's the hard rights and hard lefts of life.
What a metaphor. Okay.
Is there look like there's a tunnel leading deeper or a path leading deeper in towards the direction we probably want to go?
Roll a
Or-
perception check.
I don't like those.
As you begin to look around.
Are you looking
16 total. I was looking
You
for a
begin
path
to
or a
look
way.
for a path out, and it seems like this looks like a dead end. It's a fairly large cavern filled with what seems to be a dead end. Your perception check was a 16, right?
Mhm.
Nothing seems to be out of place, though. But this is supposed to be a norm.
Can we go into any of these buildings? Or are they all pretty much collapsed?
So they aren't exactly buildings. You know how the Roman Mount Olympus is, where it has the
The pillars and then the top.
The pillars in a roof, and that's it.
Yeah.
It looks like this is that, but minus the roof. And they're all collapsed. And there seems to be bits and pieces of random statues.
Is there like any kind of central focus area where there might be something of note?
Yes. It looks like there is a crumbled well in the very far left corner as soon as you entered. It's about
left.
it's about 30 feet off to your left.
I walk over to it.
I would follow behind.
I would make sure that he has guidance, so I would be walking
You
towards
just
him.
guidance.
Anytime someone is needing
Oh,
something
guidance.
or needing guidance,
Oh,
guidance.
hold on, guidance. Don't do anything
Let
yet,
me guide
guidance.
you. Don't move that far.
I need guidance to walk.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm also gonna go with him.
For if you are going to accidentally step on, I don't know, a porcupine, you might want to be able to see it.
Why would there be a porcupine?
I'm just giving a stupid example.
That's
What was a
very
stupid
horrible.
question?
Without the guidance, I roll a 16 on my dexterity check to walk.
Okay.
You walk perfectly
You
fine.
walk through the sand, and even though it does seem to sink a little bit more under your feet as you get closer to this well, you walk just fine.
Does it seem moist around the area?
It does seem to have a bit of a
You'll
moisture
see.
to the sand as you slowly approach this well.
You'll all see.
Like water's coming out of the well, or just everything was kind of moist down here from like humidity.
It's more moist near the well.
Okay.
The closer we get to the well.
The closer you get to the well, the more moist the sand gets.
Is there any drag marks or like footprints around the well?
Nothing of note. It seems like this has been untouched for at least a good minute. Probably as long as this mine has been out of commission.
Cool.
I can't
Um,
decide.
Jeez.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
roll a survival check for me.
Alright, guys.
Oh yeah, I do have that. So I
Yeah,
might
I'm
use
right
it.
here, bro.
Go ahead and roll that extra D4.
I just see you just fucking touching
You're
shit.
looking intently. Guidance. He's looking intently.
Guidance. What are you doing?
Guidance.
That's a
Ah.
17 total.
17 total. They look really like they haven't been, but there is some slight depressions near this. They looked like it's been maybe a month and a half though since they were left in this dirt.
I look in the well.
You look down, and you see a deep, deep well. At the very bottom, as you lean over, you can see a glint of light down below.
Drop a rock down there.
Oh.
You wanna give me guidance for that?
I'm looking. I haven't touched you yet. I'm just seeing how far it
Nearly
drops.
A full second passes.
Guidance.
2 seconds. And you hear a slight as it hits water.
Water down
How far
there.
does stuff drop at a second? Like, there's measurements that you're supposed to know for that. Can I know that?
No.
Basic physics, but
I know it's not that far
Really
now.
far.
Maybe Giovanni could help you. He's
I
a
think it's
smart one.
9.8 meters per second. So,
Squared, yeah.
Oh, he's a smart one too. You could, the dwarf seems smart.
so you'd go.
What does the length matter?
And then double that.
What are you going to jump down there?
I was thinking about it.
I fucking thought so. I can see that look in your eye.
put a
Get it in.
You don't need to go jumping into wells before we even know what we're dealing with.
Yeah, but like, I think I can stick to the wall, like halfway
you think
down.
You're not a
I will note
spider.
that this is a large well. This is not a small well. This well
It's not a Spider-Man well.
is central and it seems to be about a solid 7 feet across.
You cannot play inside of the well.
No, but like, I think I can like legitimately stick myself to the wall.
You can't play inside of the well.
How so?
I have a link. It's an ability. It's magic.
spider climb?
It's a spell that came with the custom class.
What does it do?
So I can stick objects or people to objects or people to people. There's a strength check and shit, but I'm sticking myself to the wall. I don't know if there'd be a strength check for that. I think I
So
just
how
went,
would someone get you out?
Exactly. It's one way.
lower a rope.
No.
What if we don't
What?
get the rope to you?
Do you see a rope?
What if those
I have
stupid
ropes.
dogs pop up again and you have to fight and you're stuck in the well?
Shush.
Shush. Can you give
We
someone-
need you. You can't be doing things like this already.
Okay, fine. Let's put Chevy down there.
Well, why him?
Why me indeed?
I don't know.
Oh,
What?
wow. You know what? I implore that answer.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
meanwhile-
Put Chevy down the damn well.
While you guys are doing all this, Giovanni is tying himself around the waist, and he goes, "Here you go," and jumps.
I take it. I hold it. I'm gonna use that spell and wink it
I
to
mean-
the fucking.
No,
What?
kidding.
What is your strength?
My strength's pretty good. I'm just gonna
Okay,
hold it.
then.
Fuck, I'm just gonna hold it because I don't
Okay, it
want to
doesn't
waste.
matter to me as long as someone's holding it.
Make strength checks for both of us.
Okay.
My dog is also gonna grab and do the classic tugging.
The 5-man pull.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
30,
Is
20?
it a check? Just regular check.
Athletics or athletics or
Okay.
strength. Yeah, athletics. That's just
19.
all right, that is
I'm
more than
keeping
enough.
a fucking lookout because these dumbasses
Christ.
are fucking in the
I
well.
thought I was being crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone thought I was being crazy, and he just jumps.
It's not what I mean. We want it. Okay.
Hands it to me, which makes sense, but then he gives the other head to her.
Excuse me? I could probably beat you in an arm wrestling match with my one hand tied
Like
behind my
a-
back.
I don't think you could.
down here.
Yes.
What do you see
I
down
spit
there?
On you.
That?
I spit over.
What?
I don't
What's
have,
the point?
I can't spit.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
a lizard. I'm a snake. I
Plus
mean,
So
Wearing a
venom,
Yeah.
dropping venom down on him.
It's just acid.
What do you see?
What's happening?
So this will get on the rope.
I see an insignia.
I'm out here like on the left.
Insignia of what?
I don't know.
Great.
Describe it. Maybe one of the smart people up here would
Draw
know.
it, maybe.
He's
While
smart.
You're down there.
Wait, can you see it?
Not really.
Okay, do I have a spell?
How far are you from the bottom?
The length of this rope probably.
Would light
Since
help?
you're still holding on to it while I'm.
6 feet? 6 feet is usually the rope.
It's
It's
at
usually
50
30
feet.
feet.
50.
50, usually.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
and the well's well deeper than
So you're
30 feet.
50
Well.
feet down, still got 50 feet left.
Yeah, probably give or take.
Well, light's not gonna help that.
Eric, tie your rope to the end of this.
Are you going to?
No, I'm just lowering him a little further.
Oh, okay.
Make sure it's a good knot, please.
I'm
sure
not
I'll
letting
hold
go of this thing.
He's an artificer. He knows how to lower. Just it's lower.
I keep a lookout.
I think he'd
Roll
be good.
perception for me.
That would be
I was coasting into
Natural
this.
perception
20!
Total?
Give me a 21.
21?
21.
21? 10.
I
10.
kind of keep a lookout down the well and see if anything. Yeah, if I see anything that
Dark vision, how far?
I'd none.
No.
But like,
Can I keep a lookout?
if I see like
Yeah.
red lights peering up, like red eyeballs, like
Yeah.
looking
Yeah.
up or some shit
Like,
like
I'm
that.
just like, I'm trying to
perception
watch
for me
out,
then.
but I'm so interested in what's going on in the well.
He has a
Oh my god, everyone's
Um,
freaking looking at this well. Meanwhile, everything is creeping up right behind us.
right?
17.
We already made a noise.
Yeah,
right, yeah.
just
17 down the well, 21 around. You two are just.
It just if
I
any
just-
kind of light.
There's like no.
Yeah, it's basically just if there's any kind of light down there.
Okay.
I was coasted into this job.
You guys slowly begin lowering Giovanni a little bit farther.
Just the
Yeah.
Careful!
And what got
Yes,
the
and
And
pull
you
it
reach
back
the end
up?
of your rope,
I know that.
You're always at the end of your rope.
and Giovanni shouts up, and it echoes through the well. I'm going to have to untie myself to get the rest of the distance, but I think I can get back up to the rope.
Why is it important?
Tie a little loop in the end of it before you do. That way you can just hook your arm or something so we can pull you up real quick.
Understood? And the rope loses the weight on the end.
Oh,
You hear
Last
some scrambling
shoulders.
down low. And then you hear a grunting noise, and then a sudden jerk on the rope suddenly.
Alright, we're pulling you up, I guess.
yeah, we
You okay?
Yeah, we
You see him just barely get, as you drag him up, he's just like holding on tight with like, it looks to be a very gold insignia in his mouth.
Very gold.
very good. It's super gold.
It
in
looks
fact.
like it is a high carat
Super
gold.
gold.
And he's very careful when he holds it, as it seems to be a high carat gold that is very soft in his mouth.
And very dense, bro.
And very
It's like ripping off his jaw. His jaw's getting a workout right now.
Yes.
And we get him up and drag him back up to the sand. Or whatever's around the well. I don't know.
Yes, it is sand. When you see him get up, it drops out of his mouth. Oh.
Pick it up.
And kinda look at it.
Oh, she picks it up before I get to it.
Okay.
She's got a faster dex, I think.
Yes.
As you pick it up and start to examine it, you notice the dwarvish script that has been around here also fits to this. It seems to be a name.
Is it Rumblepunk?
I have to remember.
Rumpelstiltskin.
I have to remember the translation here. Is it Jupiter?
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know. What's it tell
You
me?
see the name upon this written in primordial, Jupiter.
Ooh. Jupiter exists in this universe. Let's get that clear.
Boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider.
That's proper grammar.
What is Jupiter?
I don't know. Something that the kids
What
used to
defense
shout.
a purpose or a person
Proficiency with the religion
or
checks.
God?
What?
Those
Comes from the
proficient-
person who uses words carelessly all the time.
I don't
Don't.
know.
It's just a saying.
No.
Definitely not. Who's proficient in religion?
It doesn't sound
You.
like just the same.
You're proficient in religion. Probably.
Yep.
I have a good.
Yep. That is 24.
You know this is another name for the god Zeus.
Hmm.
It is.
People go to get stupid, huh?
It's the Rome, but in reality. But in
Why would? Okay. There's some stuff here that is starting to worry me. Another.
Do I see anything?
in the area, no.
What is it?
Jupiter is also a name for the god Zeus, but people have yet to talk about those names in a
Positivity.
long time.
What's
you
he
just
the
said it.
god of?
You said it.
Well,
gets
it's just
stupid.
as I read books. What?
What's he the god
The
of?
stupidity, apparently.
The god of the skies.
God of the skies, yes.
I heard stupidity, though.
Like, does that include lightning?
Yes.
What a surprise, yes.
Cool.
Presumably.
So did he? Maybe he made all the crystals.
I mean, that's a safe bet potentially. I don't know. I don't know what Zeus. Let's see. We have the gods that we always talk about here on this plane of existence, and then there's the gods that were talked about a long time ago in ancient texts. He's one of those ancient text ones, so I don't know anything about him really.
So why would people go to
Yeah,
get
do I.
stupid?
It's a
Because he
saying.
fucks a lot of things.
Oh, that's just something I did not read. But you know, if that's the case, there you go.
So
Where do you
he's
think
a
the
bard?
Minotaurs came from?
He's a bard then.
I didn't think about it.
He's just a very fun god.
All Greek gods are
Aldath, guide me.
They are all bards.
essentially.
Oh, what's your guy's name?
Aldath,
What's he the god of?
god of nature
Oh, yeah, that's right.
and
Nature?
kinship and friendship.
Ew.
Ew,
Yes.
ew
right.
to you.
Icky.
You say that and then, I will hold back my tongue, for it's not the words.
Please do so.
The words that I could speak.
Yes.
She's like the one person that hasn't been ripping on you for like the last 48 hours. You know,
48 hours was many times ago. I have been quiet the whole time until now.
yeah, I don't know how long it's been.
It has been days. It's been days.
Five
Okay.
days.
It's
To get
been
out.
days.
She's been the only one nice to you for like the last week. You know,
Whose
maybe
fault
cut
is
her a
that?
break. I mean, a little bit of everybody, a little bit of you, a little bit of me, a little bit of.
partake in these faults of mine. They were directed towards me, not probably.
This is not the time to talk about this.
Anyways.
Clearly it is, because we have time to jump into wells!
Yep, that's
Oh,
a good
hey,
point.
yeah, speaking of which-
okay, what?
I'm,
So, how does Zeus correlate with this?
I'm gonna take the insignia and I'm gonna check the statues to see if there's any sort of like key or something.
Oh, and as you, no guidance.
As you begin looking around, roll investigation for me.
And guidance!
Was there
And
anything
friendship.
else?
And I'm sorry, what was the inquiry again? What did you ask in character?
I forgot.
It was something about what does Zeus have to do? What does Zeus have to do with all of this? Sorry, I reprocessed it.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh,
But
that was
regardless,
Oh, yeah,
it was still the question.
15 for investigation.
Who was it?
All right, I'm gonna hold off on that one for a second.
Okay.
I mean, he was in ancienter times a god of the skies, long before the gods we know today more commonly slew him and his.
Oh, they killed him?
Oh yes, Zeus was murdered back in older times. I believe Eldith replaced Gaia. Some of the other gods took the places of those ancient beings.
He's wrong. He's wrong!
Some of them
I'll do it.
could have lived, but I do not know the histories of this. But what I do know is that their ancient realm fell long ago.
Hey, was there anything else at the bottom of the well?
No, it was the only thing down. Oh, there were a couple of. I pulled up some rusty
Yeah, that makes sense.
iron coins.
Absolutely
Almost. If you
I don't even know what
It
you're doing.
tastes of iron and rust.
Oh my god, I need to get that spell later on. Damn it.
Rust?
No, there's a spell
There's a
that
spell.
can make things look restored and pristine so that you can sell it. Oh. It's gotta be one of my spells.
Well,
Is this money for them back then?
While they are
we'll have to
all
ponder.
worrying about this,
Wary, completely.
you start to walk around the room looking at these feet of the statues, parts of the
Completely by
statue lying on its
herself,
side.
know what else around
And-
that big cavern. What can go wrong?
You find one of the statue's feet, and Jupiter written in this ancient script upon its feet, and then this insignia looks to fit a place on this particular statue.
Put it or try to put it in best I can.
As you do,
Put it in as best you can.
I need everyone to roll for initiative.
What?
Yeah!
Come on! Why'd you go do that? You're the only one to do that. Everyone else is ignoring it.
Can you track initiative for me?
I will.
I gotta add myself into this initiative.
Yep, we got. It's one of those few cases that.
What?
Mine's hard.
The notes app.
Once I get to level 6, I'll have advantage on this.
But you're not level 6 yet.
Yeah, cause fuck you.
We'll be
Well,
level
I
6
think
for
that
like a while.
I'll probably be gone again by the time.
No.
Why does it do that?
Because it doesn't like you.
Because fuck you.
Okay.
And fuck everything you do.
Anything above
Whoa.
20? Anything above?
Natural or not natural, but
Unnatural 20.
it's
Dirty
20.
30,
Okay, 30 20.
20. 30, 20, yeah.
15 to 20.
16.
Also 16.
15.
2.
16, 16.
Also 2.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors. Oh, never mind. I thought it was rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yeah,
Alright,
see?
fine.
I do that.
Do that.
Do rock, paper, scissors, shoot, okay?
There we
Okay.
go.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
Damn, I was hoping he'd go with, they gotta change it up from scissors, but he just
You
like,
gotta
nah.
do that. You
You
gotta
just gotta
Pick
get
one
in their
and
head.
you stick
Exactly.
Some of the names real
You
quick.
gotta get in their head.
Yeah, you
It's
gotta,
the only way to
you
win.
gotta punch him in the head. That's what it's for, really.
That's it,
Punch
just
him.
you use that rock and just get
Punch
it in
him
their
right in the
head.
head, yeah.
rock every time.
And him.
Or you come down,
Jordan- or
you're
Jonah.
dynamite blows up the rock.
Damn.
And
That shit-
then
Yeah.
yeah, but
Coward
Coward
him.
Turret,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then
It
Sherry.
almost sounds like poetry, but it doesn't.
Here's another one for you might not know. You come down there, Jesus,
Okay, so
and Jesus destroys all.
5 to 10.
10 to 15.
10
What
to
if someone else doesn't do
15.
What's
You
gonna
guys
be
This
usually
is-
match? It's like a tie, or is it like someone
Okay.
else's belief is stronger than the other?
Whoever you have to roll a religion check on that one.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. In real life.
Forget
It's
this.
a real life religion.
So we start arguing like facts, right?
Giovanni at 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
Whoever
That's
can
crazy.
quote the most of the Bible. From
That's
beginning
nice.
to end.
Exactly. That's nice.
If you don't know the first
Is
word,
that all of our
Yeah. Then
players other
thou
than you?
shalt.
Yeah, but I
Oh,
rolled
wrong.
very low with that
That's wrong.
one, so I lost.
You're out.
Alright.
I have no clue. I think the
Me
first word is.
Rochelle.
I think the first word of the Bible is and. Oh, it's in. Yeah.
Okay, Rochelle, you go first.
Rochelle, as you put this emblem into this crystal,
I look at you angry.
it sinks for a moment and then pops back out into your hand. When it does, though, the earth starts to move and churn. Everywhere in the room, the water from the well starts to move out. As that soggy sand starts to expand to what seems to be the rest of the room. Slowly at this point. Not fully encompassing the entire room. That is all you see so far. You notice the water seeming to sink out from this well very rapidly by comparison to what normal would have.
So there was like no water in it, and now there's water flowing from it.
Well, when we get to your turn, I'll
Oh,
explain more from what you can see.
I'm just gonna ready in action with my sword in my hand, ready to swing at anything.
Alright.
Whatever attacks me.
As the earth begins to rumble, you prepare suddenly for an attack. Next in turn order.
Who's your name?
Me.
As you are close to the well and looking around it, you notice the sound of bubbling water as it starts to rise suddenly in the well.
Bubbling.
Like
Sounds like moving.
sounds like it's moving, like not like a boiling bubbling, like a
Yeah.
rushing.
Got you.
Like a geyser about to explode.
Like there's suddenly water being forced into it, and there's being pushed out the air.
Yeah.
In the
So it
pipes.
sounds like it's about to like bust out.
It sounds like it's rapidly rising.
Got you.
What's it?
You know what the password is?
I'm going to
Green Rapids.
ready in
What's
action.
the numbers?
If I see a threat within the water, like possibly a
Green
water elemental, since we all been talking
Rapids.
about elementals, then I'm gonna shock
Dids.
and grasp it,
S?
Okay.
And then a rapid? Is it rapid
No,
or
rapid.
or like
Rabbit.
whatever comes out of
Like
the
a
well,
bunny.
along with the water.
Alright. Paladin, it's your turn.
I don't know what to do, so I'll prepare to swing and stuff.
You don't know what's happening. The water's suddenly moving. You, as well, take the same stance
Yeah, no. Yeah.
of defensiveness and prepare for anything that could come and attack you guys.
The Bard.
Chevy.
Chevy.
I go yom, and I prepare a vicious mockery.
Yo mother!
Alright.
Yo mother.
Keep a note that spell slot is burned still, regardless of.
Cantrip.
Huh? Oh, cantrip.
Vicious mockery.
Yeah, vicious mockery. I'm
That
sorry. I was
spell
thinking.
slot is still
I was thinking.
burned.
Dissonant whispers is what came to my mind immediately.
Yeah.
All right.
4K.
I climb up a wall.
You look to a wall and begin to climb.
I have climbing speed, so.
All right.
They don't do it.
The hell?
As you begin to scale the wall, you get a top view of the water spreading out, encompassing now most of the room. As the time begins to tick before you.
And I already attack.
And you look down and prepare to attack anything that approaches.
It would be Giovanni. Yeah.
Giovanni looks around, confused why there's sudden amounts of water as well as everyone else. And starts to look around as well as everyone else. He's trying to roll a search check. Does not succeed.
Ready. Sounds good.
Matt.
I want to see if I make sure I have that spell prepared before I do it. Before I say I do that.
I do. Sound good in yours?
You are.
You just said it. You
To the
married
theater.
yourself.
So how far is your climbing speed?
It's 30 feet.
30 feet?
I probably wouldn't move that height. I would probably just enough so I can still move, like so I can jump somewhere.
Okay, so I would cast Bless. Actually, no. You know, guidance is probably better. I'll cast guidance on the one climbing.
I should probably specify this.
That is a touch range spell.
Yes.
It is a touch range.
Yes,
spell.
yes.
I'm readying to jump attack.
Ready to jump attack.
Ooh.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I can't really do that.
You can guide someone else.
I will. I will.
You can guide my attack.
Guide thine hands towards thy chest.
All that you guys see so far is water suddenly flowing in.
Yeah.
That's all I will clarify.
Oh shit, fuck,
Can I see where the water's coming out of?
It seems to be the well.
Yeah.
It has not reached the surface of the well, but the water seems to be also seeping out of the sides of the well and filling the sand.
She would close her eyes and then.
Pray to God. Everything's okay.
Pray to God.
Roll percentile for me.
That's like. That's how that would work.
It's gonna be alright.
That was a 5.
As you begin praying to your God, you hear something, but it's not your God's response. You dare pray to those gods in our presence, utters through your mind. And that is all you hear.
Oh my God, you have cursed us! Oh, now we got the curse of 1,000 suns!
Sure.
You got the
I don't
curse
know.
of 1,000
I didn't expect to
suns.
roll a 5. I wasn't wanting to hear voices, but you know,
Well,
voices
you
came.
said it, so it happened.
Voices came. Yeah. At that point, she would
Thank
she would
you.
stand still, and her skin will turn white. She will pale as a ghost, and that's the end of her turn.
Great. Good turn.
All right.
Good turn, man.
Rochelle, your turn.
Good turn. So we don't have any enemies on.
It looks like water is just rising
And
up.
the water is our enemy.
So I think he wants us to do other stuff. Like,
No enemies, to clarify, that have attacked in during this round of combat.
Alright, perfect. That's good.
Still on edge. I'm going to take a closer look at the thing that I put the thing in.
Roll an investigation check for me. And that'll be your action.
I put my thing and then I put the thing in. And then I go.
ooh, cleric is scary.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
As you start to notice this, you realize nothing is suddenly attacking you. You look down to try and figure out more about what just happened. You notice the statue is moving towards itself. The pieces have started to collect again in this statue. And as it is, some of these pieces are being pulled from the walls, some of these pieces are being pulled from other parts, and it's not the only statue. You notice this now. As these pieces slowly start to trickle back to their places in the room. Because of that investigation check, roll a perception check for me.
We don't get killed by the everything around
That's a
us. Basically,
Alright.
kill us. It's
That is all you're noticing. Is these statue pieces slowly starting to come back together as you begin to look back at it and draw your attention back to what caused this all.
I kind of like relay this information to everybody. Like, keep an eye on the fucking statues.
All right.
I hear nothing.
I am deafened by God.
Apparently.
One of them.
You were?
I don't know. That's
No,
what I feel like.
not literally.
No.
But it's just kind of like how. the
You're
feeling
freaking the
would be.
fuck out.
Yeah, that would.
He's
I have prayed to my God for a long time. Nothing has ever talked back.
Maybe I picked the wrong religion.
Apparently.
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, you
yeah,
have
probably
felt their
not.
blessings in the form of magic.
Yeah, I mean, like I know that they exist. It's just the words have not echoed in my brain. Either way, Journey.
Let's see. I am going to, I guess, roll an investigation to see if I can tell why the water is rising. See if I can tell how to possibly stop it.
Well, investigation
Block
for
it
me.
up.
Good call.
To note, at this point, inside the well, it is probably, as you look down, about 30 feet below you, rising rapidly.
Well,
Jesus, that's cool.
9.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
9.
100-foot
It-
line.
Yeah, no, it's pretty
It has
In
moved
6 seconds.
quote unquote 7 feet. 70 feet. 70 feet.
7 feet.
70 feet, sorry. I
Oh,
was
seven.
So yeah, that actually reminds it.
In a 7-foot diameter well.
Yeah, that's
No,
That's
that's
a lot of water.
It's gaining.
in 6 seconds. It's
That's a lot of
risen
water.
50 feet, or about 40 feet.
That's a lot of water.
Yes, a 9 on that investigation, so I don't think I see shit.
No, you do not.
I am going to have myself and my dog back away from the well because I can tell that this shit's about to come up.
Alright.
Me?
Yeah.
Kaladin.
I'd recommend we gather up around the entrance to this place so we can make a quick escape, possibly.
Roll a perception check for it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Do it.
I think that's a 17. Let me double check.
You don't have my fucking guidance.
Nope, no guidance now.
Your
Yeah,
guidance
17.
means nothing.
As you say these words and glance towards the entrance, you notice that the entrance has slowly started to fall to pieces as the dampness of the water has made the sand start to crumble.
So there's no exit.
So the exit seems to be falling apart in front of you.
Mm.
Like, can I tell if it's falling apart fast enough that I couldn't get through it?
Probably.
You are currently roll a yeah. You can tell that this is going to fall apart probably before you can get to it. Let's just say that to make life
It's like you
easier.
start getting into it, but you couldn't.
Ah!
You probably died.
Well-
You feel like if you tried, you would probably get buried
Yeah.
trying to go through it.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, sounds like a bad plan.
Well,
I wouldn't say that.
with
Oh,
that
God.
perception check, do I also know statues building, or
No,
what she
you
told me
wouldn't
already,
say
Yeah,
right?
she told you.
I would.
I will allow you to notice that as these statues, some of the walls start to be pulled open as some of these statues come out of the walls, and you notice behind one of the pillars a small possible opening that has stayed open even after the sand has separated.
Opening that way, and I run.
All right. As you dash run towards it, you cannot. You used your action for searching.
Yep.
You get close to it. You are about 10 feet away from it. Next in turn order.
And it would be our Chevy.
Chevy runs.
Chevy dashes towards this opening. It's about 3 feet high at this point and very small, so you have to slide through. And
Chevy waits for Kaladin to go first.
I go first.
you slide through, and you disappear from the rest of the party's view.
Alright, oh yeah.
Even from mine, I'm like 10 feet from it.
As he goes into it, it is dark where he is. You cannot see in there. The light does not seem to permeate into this space.
Cool.
You also have a moment of light that lets you see, and then suddenly you have a sinking feeling.
I go, holy shit! This is not the exit!
Do I hear that?
Roll a perception check for me as the sound of rushing water
No guidance.
and falling ceilings
10.
overriding your ability to hear this, as the sound of this is actually starting to become thunderous.
I'll probably get there to join you in a second.
I
I'll
probably
join you in
I
that.
probably pissed this thing off.
I bonus action take out a piece of parchment and I write my last will and testament, yes! And through the
Make
tiny
sure you
little
put Zeus's
space,
name in that.
I go like, I'm like writing it like this. It's probably barely
Dear
legible.
Zeus, I am sorry.
Yes.
Dear Zeus, don't know what I did. Wish I didn't do it. Here's lucky available.
I promise all I was doing was trying to
Your
be a
newest
good
follower.
Your
person.
last will and testament of all your belongings that are soon to be buried
Yes.
gets ready.
Alrighty.
Right in front of me, huh? You know I'm gonna still sit there.
4K and Giovanni. 4K then Giovanni.
4K.
I take a dash, not knowing this is not the exit. I guard the entrance for everybody to run through and meet me last.
Alright.
Or the exit.
Very noble. Not something a rogue would do. Very noble.
No, that's actually what I was planning to do before I found out it wasn't the exit.
Oh yeah.
So he's so far away that he's not
He
gonna
doesn't
be able
even
to
know.
Yeah.
He doesn't know I'm writing my last will. and
No,
testament
I'm just like,
currently.
okay, everybody through, everybody through.
Alright. Giovanni runs and slides and goes through.
And I'm like writing my last will. I still to slide it to her too.
It doesn't.
And
doesn't
then
say anything different.
the white ghost goes away. Oh. And at the last one, I saw you.
Yes.
You also
Oh.
run and get the same sinking feeling suddenly as you
I ain't here
feel
to drop
yourself
it.
as you feel yourself suddenly dropping as you slide through this small entrance.
Woo!
Do you say anything?
I scream the entire time at the top of my lungs.
Roll
You
a
hear
perception
that?
check.
Missed it.
Alright, what is it?
9.
The rushing water and everything else seems to override the sound of screams.
We're all just gonna go kill ourselves one
Yes.
by one.
This is literally
The
death
best-
wish. But
My
it's fine.
hearing comes back to me, and then I see that, assuming that's the right thing. The smart one just did it.
In all
Obviously.
honesty, a TPK is fine. It happens. It just never happens at our table. And it's okay.
Hey, we're good so far, I
It's
think.
All that
Yeah.
character art.
Is that everyone that went through? Or, yeah,
no.
she technically is next.
Yeah, I would have like.
Rochelle.
I would be cautious, but I would start getting towards the thing as well.
Alright, you start going towards it. You can, if you dash, you can make it in.
I'll probably
Yeah,
dash
so
it, yeah.
we'd be dashing in there.
You dash and
At
you slide
first.
through after everyone else.
You dive
Well, I
head
And
colored it.
you
Apparently, you're
also
last.
get this sinking feeling
He's
as
last.
you
He said
suddenly
he's going
begin to-
Oh, you going in last?
I was,
Normal for me.
I was,
So it's just like,
you
okay,
get a
so
sinking
you
feeling
kinda
all the
just
time.
kinda
Everybody,
bend my knee
Oh,
so it
yeah,
doesn't
so
hurt as much.
so gallant.
I also have a glowing sword, so I really hope that lets me see what's
Journey, are you following?
Yep.
Okay,
First the dog, then me.
Journey follows through. And Kaladin, what do you do?
if anyone screams, roll perception checks.
Oh, I mean,
I have screamed.
I'm actually a
not
very
loudly.
silent. I'm a
You
silent.
didn't scream?
I
do.
Did?
I do.
Do you scream as you're falling?
I
23.
beyond scream.
There is a slight dwarvish scream that hits your ears
Yeah.
suddenly as you're about to jump in.
I got a 17.
You hear it as well.
Okay, well, I still run over there, and I have my sword, so I stick that in to see if I can see shit.
You see a looks to be sloped bit of landscape that very steep, probably about a 60-degree angle.
Fuck it.
Exactly. That's how we do it in the
I thought you were
Yeah,
talking
but I-
quicksand and shit.
We don't know what he was
I
referring
know.
Oh.
That's why
I
said
probably
it
would have
like
said
It's so
I probably would have said it out loud.
to. It was so
I was
good.
gonna do something, but I'll tell later.
Oh
I'll,
shit!
I'll wait until it's my turn.
There's just a ramp that goes really deep. Fuck it, and jump down. I have my sword ready to stab into the wall to slow my
Alright.
descent if necessary.
All right, I'll keep that in mind for sure.
Alright.
Your turn.
Yeah. So I see this. I'm like, all right, this is my moment. I try and do like a nice slide on the side because I see this,
The side
and I
slide.
stumble and I'm rolling.
You go, alright, let's do this. Whoa, and a rock catches your ankle and you flip and you start rolling.
I just hear What the fuck's happening up there?
Alright.
It's like the Charlie's the scene.
Yeah.
And then everyone inside the tube.
I was thinking of like the Goonies
Who
sliding down.
jumped in first again?
That would be
I don't know what that
we're
is.
Chevy.
Chevy.
I don't know what that is.
Make a dex
That's
check
all
for
I'm
me.
saying in Philadelphia.
Make a dex saving throw for me.
Everyone?
He's
Chevy.
saying Chevy first.
Chevy.
Something safari.
Chevy got a 10.
Chevy, as you're sliding down this, a large bit of rock appears in front of you. And you skirt to the side, barely as it grazes your side. You take 1 point of slashing damage.
I go and I turn back and I say, my friends, this might just be the end. I might not be here to begin tomorrow. And whoever's literally directly behind me, they get inspiration. Whoever the hell that is, I don't know because I can't see
I think
anyone.
was it you? You were
Giovanni.
directly behind me.
Giovanni
Giovanni.
It's whoever's behind me, so I can't see anything. So
will be just fine on this roll, but we'll hold on to that inspiration. As he also sees the rock and avoids the rock.
Yeah, it looks like it's my turn.
there's a rock there.
16.
16, you skirt by this rock as you're sliding down this harsh angle.
Okay. And after that, I believe it was Giovanni. Oh, sorry, you. Sorry.
Rochelle.
Wow,
Fuck.
Giovanni.
Yeah.
Giovanni. I don't know. There's so many names. I apologize,
Wait, you,
Rochelle.
you,
The other
oh, you
female
made
in the
it?
group.
Yeah.
The one other female in the group.
Yeah, I know.
The other women.
Was it say dex save or dex check?
Dex save.
I was good.
That's a 13.
Alright,
made
you
it
barely manage to move out of the way of this rock as it nearly grazes your side.
Oh no, actually I lied. I didn't realize I actually had proficiency in it. I did actually a 12. I don't know if that'll hit.
Barely.
Okay.
Barely.
Do I not take the damage?
You do take the damage.
Shit, he's already
Barely,
dying.
barely skid against it.
Why are you so low?
I just don't have any HP. I have 1 con.
He
and
rolled
I rolled
terrible.
I have 19 total.
Regardless.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's okay, I'm pretty sure I have 20 total.
I have like 36.
I have like I have 20 HP as well,
I'm
brother.
a wizard.
I'm a cleric. We
I
both have
have
shit
30.
HP.
Yep.
He's at AC.
That's it. That's
With-
it.
with mage armor, I
rolled a lot
get
of
15.
threes.
When I throw a shield on top of that, I get 20.
It was 1 3, but it was a
Okay,
nice
so
two.
let's keep things back on
Dex save
track.
next?
Yeah, you go next, brother.
So both me and my dog, or just me?
You and your dog.
Okay.
That's my dog.
That's my dog.
That's my dog.
Boy.
It's a big
Yours will
boy.
be at disadvantage.
Does big boy take the
You
damage?
The dog
Thematic reasons.
got a 7,
Again, what about big boy?
Ooh.
and I
That's
got.
pretty high though.
But
A
as you
7.
hit it, you will
A
correct
7?
yourself.
Yeah, we both got 7.
I will say it.
Yep.
Your dog, scraping metal has 1 point of damage to your dog as it hits this and gets.
Hearing that, I get the pleasure of knowing I'm about to crash into something, and then I
Your
brace
dog
for it.
is
Don't
close
say
enough in front of you that you do not see the rock immediately, and also hit the rock.
That one, you fold yourself over.
Yeah.
Folges.
I think I'm next in the lineup.
Yes.
Do I have advantage because I was using my sword
Yes.
to help direct?
This will be the use of that advantage. Though.
Okay.
Because your sword's coming out of your hands.
No.
Oh, man.
Well, I can just teleport it back into my hand anyway, so. Is Dex save, you said?
Dex save.
14.
14. You manage to dig your sword into the sand as you see this rock that everyone else has skidded past or hit, and it pulls you to the side, avoiding it. Immediately after, you're rolling down, and you're like, oh shit. You try to correct yourself as best you can, trying to flatten yourself out, and as you're trying to correct yourself, this rock clips you, and you take 1 point of damage.
No. The blood.
I'm pulling.
Okay, that's
around me.
Alright, next in turn order.
Are we going by the way we fell?
Still by the way they fell.
Okay. Next in turn will be Chevy.
Oh, what's happening?
As you see this, you're slowly the sand starts to ease up a little bit. And the angle changes more to a 40-degree angle, 40-degree angle.
Oh, can I catch my footing?
As you try to, I need you to make another dex check, as a large pillar seems to be in front of you.
Can I shatter it?
It's like sliding down an obstacle course.
shatter.
I know it's sick.
Yes.
Do I need to just roll damage?
Roll damage.
Alright.
And double it.
What is he doing?
Shattering the giant pillar
Is that really?
that is in the way.
We'll find out.
We will find out.
I think it might come flying at us, but you never know.
Hey, I'm gonna have fun doing it nonetheless. Oh, these are so bad rolls.
Make sure you're doubling it.
So wait,
Yeah, I
a
doubled
pillar's
mine.
falling at us now?
No, it is. As you're sliding down, there's a pillar sticking out as well.
Oh, so kind of like the rock thing.
15
Okay.
damage.
15 damage. The rock cracks open and gets separated and starts to tumble down ahead of you. At a
Is this
faster rate than
faster?
you.
Cool, okay, that's what I was hoping. Yes.
Yeah, because it's been forced forward by your shatter. So the thunderous shatter emanates throughout this
I
cavern.
just say, please get out of my way. I won't have to crumble to my knees.
And I have not used that inspiration, just to clarify. So,
Okay. And yep.
Giovanni doesn't have to do anything because of the shatter.
Yeah.
Everyone else, you hear a thunderous sound below you and continue sliding.
As that thunderous sound goes off, I go, "Ah, Zeus! Zeus! He's coming!"
Do I hear that?
You hear it.
Roll a wisdom save for me.
Oh. Sanity.
That is, oh yeah, I'm a cleric, so it may not be as bad as I think, but I still think I fail.
Wisdom should be your spellcasting level.
I didn't roll too great.
I also don't think there's any way I heard you because I got like a 6.
Yeah.
Over the sound of my
You're
own
right,
shatter.
you're right.
Other than the sound of sliding and tumbling, and then the rushing water still above.
Shatter.
That is slowly starting to become less prominent.
13.
13, you are able to keep your cool a little bit. This has not terrified you. Yet.
Yeah.
Oh no! I rolled very low, and thank God I have a high wisdom save. Yeah, that's all that happens on my turn. So.
Alright, back to the top of the round with Chevy, because everyone else slides down nice and free of any obstacles.
Hold on, I want to do ask, is there like space above us, or is it?
It is a fairly open space. Probably if you tried to catch yourself with your.
I wanted to say if I could jump. If I could, like, jump.
Correcting yourself in being able to jump would be a difficult task. I would ask a dex check for that, or an acrobatics check for that. And where are you trying to jump to?
Just jump so that I can like grab a wall, or I'm planning on doing something, but the next obstacle I want to do that because
Okay,
I
to
have this
avoid
thing where if I can attack it, I can actually use Stardust Step, and then I can then use like the fall, and I can do it again, and I won't take it full damage.
Okay. Okay. As you guys continue to slide down, the angle turns to about a 20-degree angle now as you guys slowly sink down and your speed drops drastically as you start to dig into the sand a little bit more. You do not have to worry about, because it's separated, so you will all start to slide down and come to a slow stop at the bottom. I don't know what I was going to say. Stall. So you've stalled out kind of vibe, but
You're good.
you stop at the bottom.
Because I'm heavier than him, can we go faster and smack into the back of him?
Chevy, you hear the sound of screaming behind you.
I turn around and
Ah!
And
Zeus!
Giovanni slides and stops a little bit behind you and gets up and quickly starts moving.
hey!
And you?
Hi.
Yeah, that's me. I'm
I'm
screaming.
still alive, it seems.
The others are coming.
Oh, that's good. Good, everyone made it.
Shaking. Zeus! He's coming!
No, that was me.
What?
And you all slowly start coming in.
Like when I'm
We're out of
sliding-
initiative at the moment.
Like guys, when I'm sliding and I'm kind of like have one knee kind of holding on at my hand, grabbing onto the sand, trying to slow down as much as possible.
You guys all start to slowly slow down at the end of this, and you almost sink into the sand a little bit as it is dry as hell down here.
Ancient gods, talk to me!
I think she's getting the cave madness.
What? No! I prayed and something screamed at me saying, no, those gods, we don't, stop, no bad god. No, don't worship this god here, no bad. Something like that, I don't remember, it was terrifying, nothing talked to me
I
here.
just like
Can I roll a medicine check to
slap you.
diagnose her with cave madness?
Roll a medicine check.
I just
What?
Yeah,
I just give her a slap.
Would I recognize this?
Okay.
Yeah, just give her a
Would this
slap.
be easily recognizable as a
15.
temple-ish sort of place?
The area above seemed to be I would say a central, a city,
Or like a place of worship.
the area above, not really. I would say, and this area, not yet, by any means. There's nothing that seems to indicate any religious practices. But the area above looked to be a city center, like a central area.
Town square.
Town square, that's the word I'm looking for. Why can't I think of that?
And 18.
Huh?
18 diagnosed her with cave madness.
You start to look at her and try and make sure she's okay.
What are you, stop touching me!
And
Hey.
your diagnosis seems to fall into the line of she doesn't seem to have, like, this seems to be like she is not losing her mind. It seems to be more like she has, her eyes are definitely, like, very cautiously darting. And she seems to be mostly coherent in her in her scared state.
I'm not losing my shit, I know what I heard!
Yeah. I think I believe your eyes aren't glazed over nothing, so. Pretty sure you're speaking the truth.
What is cave madness?
It's something
People
that
go crazy
can't-
when scary shit happens in a dark place.
Yep. I've seen it happen.
Also, how dark is it in here?
It is, you can't see.
Well, I have my sword, so I can see like
Okay.
10 feet.
So the light you are emitting is the only light source in this area.
Makes sense.
How much does torches put off again?
About 30?
I think it's 30 feet bright, 30 feet dim, yeah.
Will light do anything here?
Yes, it would also do something here if you cast light on something, but the torch, I think, exceeds light as far as brightness.
Brightness? Okay, well the torch is fine.
I lit it.
You are inside what seems to be a small area. It looks like there used to be stairs here. As you start to look around, it seems to be mostly degraded like everything else here. You seem to have gone down probably about, at the rate you were going, you can maybe assume 200 feet.
Does the slope that we just went down, does it look like if we really had to, we could use like handholds on the walls to get ourselves up?
It is mostly, the second you try to dig your hands into it, the sand in the wall seems to fall, slip through your hands. It seems like you would be inside a trench, by comparison, trying to dig yourself out of a trench.
Well, you said there's another little path leading out?
There does seem to be where these broken stairs lead to, yes.
Well, we can't go back, so might as well go forward. If any of you all start coming down with cave madness, let me know.
Make sure
Do
to
you have a
communicate.
No.
Would I know a cure for cave madness?
I'm like, that's why I'm asking. Like,
Roll a medicine check.
Tell me 3 of its symptoms.
Not one. No, I
Usually, your first method is alcohol.
booze usually seems to do a pretty good job.
did we bring any alcohol? Rubbing alcohol?
You have a small amount of rubbing alcohol with you.
No. No rubbing alcohol.
Are you sure? Because I can flick my tongue into the air and I'm like,
It is contained within a vial with a cork in it, making it so you cannot taste it.
swear that I can.
The taste does fall upon your tongue as you reminisce over it, though.
A dirty 20 for a deception check on that.
Oh no, I know you're lying. It's fine.
You-
I'm acknowledging that you're lying.
No. I know. I'm saying does your character know I'm lying? Because I rolled a dirty 20 for deception.
I got the roll against it.
Roll insight.
Alright. Not very good.
Vibe check.
No.
Vibe check. Yes.
Vibe check. Okay,
Can I
vibe
get
check. I
his
can deal with
Can I
that.
check on his vibes?
Can I check his vibe patterns? Yeah, I'm vibing that you're
You're getting a good
that
vibe
you're
off.
telling the truth.
I go, thank you for making sure that you keep me away from the alcoholic. You know how addicted I get to it.
Yeah.
So very nice of him.
So if I were to rummage your bag by any chance, I just wouldn't find it, right?
No, you just
So, yeah, you're telling the truth. So.
you just find like you just find like rope or something.
Rope. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any healer's kits on you, by the way? Let me clarify.
I never because like this didn't like they didn't like set me up because I got custom build and everything. So I
I
don't
just
know.
wanted to ask if
As
you-
a
if you
field
purchased
medic, I haven't purchased anything. But
You
as a
have
field
some at
medic,
the,
whatever.
You have some at the airship that you would bring with you, at least.
I will say you have 2 healer's kits.
Cool. I'll add that in too.
I will be looking.
And those contain the rubbing alcohol.
I will be looking for any like insignias or anything along the way that could potentially reveal as quote unquote ancient god stuff.
And I
As
go, I look at you and I'm like, do you still have those things that caused all these problems?
And it is still in your hand. You've been gripping it tightly.
Can I see it for a second?
It almost feels like it has your fingers indented in the side ever so slightly with how tight you were gripping this thing.
Of course, holding it tight like it's falling.
Yes.
Can I see it?
I'm taking it out of my hand.
You
so
don't-
it's-
In order for me to fully understand this device, I need to not have it in your
What
hands.
does it like to do with it?
It caused almost near mass destruction on a proportional level that is not equivalency to my brain power. So, in the hands of the person who did cause the issue to begin with, I would rather it not be in the hands.
That's it?
That's what I knew was gonna happen.
I would just like for it to not be in your hands. Does that make any sense?
May I hold it?
He's good with metal shit.
Roll a religion check for me.
So stupid.
Roll a religion check for me.
Aha. 19.
She's just gonna go like,
19. Did Zeus want to kill everyone?
Quite high enough for that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just doing it.
I'm just checking and seeing if you would know something.
Yeah, probably not.
But it is too ancient of religions.
Probably.
So may I just not have you hold on to it?
Probably holding on to it. I guess I didn't know that was
It's
gonna happen.
you're really holding it firmly.
Would you trust me with it at least?
He's the smart one.
I'll give it to Giovanni.
And then
Just
I will
want
give it to
to.
Chevy.
if I may, I would like to attempt to use one of my devices on to see if I can find out what it does. If there are any
Why
magical
are we playing hot
effects.
potato with it?
Yeah. I'm going to hold out.
I'm
what
also
looks
gonna
to
grab
be-
like
it
a
looks like
small
there's a
handful of
screen,
rock
and
that
I'm
has
just going to
light
set
on
it
it.
down. If you could just
Okay.
hold it in front of that for a moment. He's going to take
11 minutes to ritual cast.
ritual cast.
Thank
1
you.
minute.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Even holding out that
Can
for a
they
minute would
ritual cast?
freaking
Hold
be
on.
amazing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
also
that's
made of
fine.
fucking dense
Yeah,
ass
but
gold.
Yeah, that's why I said holding it out for just a minute would
Oh,
kill
yeah.
you.
That's
And I'm
true.
not
I
very
just
sure.
thought about that.
I don't
It's like
think
pouring
they
out
can,
pencil
but I'm not
blush.
sure. My phone just froze.
Okay.
That used to be a punishment boot camp. You had like a canteen in front of you. for
Yeah,
like 15
it's
minutes.
heavy real quick.
They can.
I
Can
don't
you
want
darting my eyes
Alright,
over
yeah,
it.
11 minutes if you could, please.
for a minute.
As your hand holds in front of this device
And
for
I
about
set it
11
on
minutes.
the ground, so you can sit. You can rest your hand if you want.
He's applying added weight to me. Yes.
Support.
So yeah,
I mean,
Alleviating
set it
the
on the
pressure.
ground. You're holding it just above the ground. You know.
And 11 minutes pass as this device slowly examines this item. Pull up that thing you had before.
Pulling up the thing in which was
The
previously mentioned.
one that referred to Zeus.
The one that was referring to Zeus, the previous thing.
Oh, that thing.
Yes.
Is it referring to
Was that actually a thing?
situation?
Well, we found out that Jupiter was known as Zeus as
saw it and
well.
you're like,
So
He said, you know what? That's my homie Zeus right there.
Oh, okay.
Zeus. Yeah, that's how a theater.
That's what it
kid
was.
would
I
say
don't remember.
Is it?
No, not at all.
Okay.
They would say it very. They would say
Zeus.
Zeus.
As you begin to examine it, you understand that this is an emblem of Zeus.
Is it what?
An emblem of Zeus. And while in possession of it, one can
Look terrified of it.
attune to it and gain a +1 to their wisdom. The ability to cast witch bolts once per day, using wisdom as their spellcasting
Just a
modifier.
heads up, all of this is on like a printed readout, so everyone can see it.
Is it in Dwarven?
Yes.
Continue, I'm sorry.
What does
And-
this say?
Translate.
And again, the +1 is maximum of 20, and resistance to lightning damage.
Okay.
I read this and I'm like, may I?
He's in possession of it right now. It's his decision.
As long as she is not holding it, she's very tempted to put things inside of other things.
I was trying to find a way out.
We had a way out until you did that.
Stephanie, you're so mean.
Until you did that.
Well, you always
anybody
busy
have a
trying to
problem
jump
with
down
me
a
using
well.
I know, they were
I have
so
no
infallible.
problem.
But at least I
Anyone
did
have a
something.
problem with
Yeah, but I could have stuck to the well. Would have been fine.
Does anybody wish to use it more than I?
The only other person who would benefit from it is me, and
I wouldn't benefit. I have no wisdom.
I mean, I can cast Witch Bolt. That'd be pretty
Well, because I've
badass.
got a pretty good wisdom, and wisdom is one of my better abilities.
Oh yeah,
I would rather you.
yeah.
have
Wisdom's
Yeah.
wisdom would
Because your character's
help.
both
terrible.
outside of game and inside
Yeah.
game. I'd rather him have it than me.
Yeah, it helped my medicine checks, but that's
I'll
about
be
it.
adding this, and
What
we'll
about
be
your
adding
character? What about your
Yeah.
character?
Giovanni looks at it and goes, I'm not interested in artifacts of Zeus.
Okay.
He is not happy with those of us dwelling the sky, so
I mean, Tors are from a place of skies, I guess, because they're
I think that's not one. Oh god. That seems like it could be useful.
And
this
it's
scares
really
you a bit.
Insight check. Insight check.
They're from
It's-
Zendikar.
Zendikar is
All I know is that the core like to swing from the
17.
of
17.
Zendikar.
I'm
So they're
having
an aerial kind of
a
cliff.
very hard time
They don't
lying.
have any
Oh,
wings.
that's why you can climb?
So I am obviously fucking lying. Incredibly helpful. Oh,
Oh, so they are magic gatherers.
You look
Okay.
as if you're constipated. You need to pull.
I said they're wizards of the coast race, but they're not D&D race.
Yeah.
What's just wrong with it?
yeah. I think I did that very
that's
smoothly.
Why, that's why I thought my character would
No,
appreciate being.
Oh,
god
they
of
okay.
skies.
I'm pretty sure she's
Okay, Zendikar looks to
terrified.
be a very high
of
mountain that seems to be
everything
quite forested.
in
Okay,
here.
I'm seeing this now. I have visuals of it.
And then that's
Yes.
like my character would appreciate
I am
it being
fucking
from
terrified of
skies.
everything,
Yeah.
including that what that guy has in his possession.
Use of it.
Very scary.
She's scared of it, so I mean, she's the only other person who can use it. So.
Alright, so this is my second
I
achievement
could use
slot.
it too.
Okay.
Go for it.
Yeah.
It will not be immediately. And
Yeah, but I can't
this
cast Witch Bolt.
one, the
Yeah,
one,
you could already
and
I don't really have anything
the
that's
last
range.
one.
Well, I guess I could
those
make my
three
thing
things,
disappear and throw it.
copy and then
I
send
don't
over.
fully
Okay,
attune
so
that
that-
level.
The first
Yeah.
one.
As long as
No,
it's
the
within
second
30
one, the third one,
I
and the
have-
fifth one.
I
Okay,
only have
gotcha.
my.
I was
2, 3, 5.
I will
So
send
while
you-
everybody's
Pokeball.
just arguing over the thing, we'll take the rocket
That's
right
it?
around and look around.
Yeah.
As you begin to examine the environment, this one
It's
gets
like finesse,
sees the
like,
light moving around, gets a
use
little
it as
terrified
a
for a moment.
weapon.
Manages to keep
Don't
it-
light things up. It might be bad. You might light something up that's bad. Not you. Just.
Okay. As you begin to move around, you
Yes.
notice that these stairs lead down farther. As you find a small area where the sand has, there seems to be archways that are racing against the sand, and it seems to be passable terrain.
I'm slowly gonna go down.
Yeah, I'll follow
Not
her.
gonna tell us? Okay, yeah. I guess
Well,
I'll-
As the
we're
lights
going
of her stone starts to go down, you notice it and begin to
Follow
follow.
with the torch.
Yeah.
And then the torch starts to go down. Everyone
Oh.
else.
Yeah,
Everyone's
exactly.
just
You fall in
okay
line.
with this.
You fall in line. You start you move the fuck along.
I have no
Live in
choice.
darkness or follow us.
You start to lead the pack. So marching order behind her.
Me.
My
Torch.
dog second.
Second dog, you, and who else? Who
Me
follows?
Fourth, I guess.
I'll probably be leading
Fifth.
back.
Final, probably sixth, seventh, final. Okay.
I'll probably hang out like 15
So
feet
need
back
two
from her
things.
though. That way, these guys behind me still have a good amount of light. Like,
Okay. It seems to be substantial enough light to where you all get enough light. With 30 feet, you guys aren't getting more than. You don't have a big enough party to where
Okay,
you
cool.
can be outside that light.
There you go. Those are the three things.
Never mind, I'll be behind you then.
And that will be one you attune to it, and it will take you an hour to attune to that, to clarify.
Okay. I'll do that next rest.
I would.
And
I'm assuming you can't turn to it while.
And it is labeled at, not during, it'll have to be during a rest time.
Kaladin's just got like nervous ticks summoning his blade and summoning the different weapons.
You just be hearing behind you. Eldath, I know that you probably can't hear me, but maybe you can. But I still have faith that you will. What?
No!
Fuck you!
No!
Fuck you! I need this!
No, you don't!
Fuck you! Eldath fucking
going
protects
to get
me
us all.
and protects everyone else here.
Roll a
Dagger,
first
spear,
a d20
glaive,
wisdom save, and then
sword,
second a,
shield.
A percentile.
Okay. That is a 21
It's
wisdom save.
part of the class.
And a
and
percentile
it's since it's custom
is
class,
going
it's
to
called a
be-
shard blade.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing
And it-
over,
I can just
under.
bamf it into different
My
shit.
character is just fascinated by magical items.
I don't want
Oh, is your
anything under
character
20, no.
Yeah.
It's
It's this one.
it's technically it's not really a magic item. It's
52.
it's
Okay.
complicated. I have a little
No
spirit
words reach your ears.
with me, and she can turn it into place.
You try to listen to see if you're smited by other gods, or your god responds to you. And
Yeah,
nothing
she's
seems to
sentient.
reach your ears.
So I can talk to her when she's in my hand like this, like, telepathically. He's asking about my blade.
Okay.
You guys begin slowly moving down. Calmness seems to fall over you. You're not as panicked as you were. You seem to calm down a bit, hearing that silence.
Good, the cave madness is gone.
Cave madness!
You slowly make your way down. Do you have dark vision, by the way?
As an elf, yes.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Oh, I'm fucking can't see shit then.
No, you are able to see because of the torch. I'm just seeing if you
We
see
have light sources.
if you can see
Farther.
farther
Okay.
Yeah,
than the light
we have light
sources.
sources though.
Okay. I'm cool then.
How big is this little tunnel we're in?
It is about
Little big so.
it is 5 feet wide at
Mm.
best. Maybe it's actually probably closer to 4 feet.
So we're just
The ceiling is about 7.5 feet, and it is definitely like you could not you could reach up and touch the ceiling.
Uncomfortable.
And comfortable.
How
So
tall is it?
I probably
7.5.
can't use a great
Just
sword in
scrape-
here.
Just basically scraping.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
I like his answer.
You feel if you were to fight in
Swing it
here, it would be to
slightly.
great disadvantage to you.
I like
Yeah.
his Zenza though.
Just think it's
Then
slightly.
I would make
Except
it.
for maybe if you had a spear
Well, I could turn in my thing into a spear, and that'd probably be.
or a rapier. Like those two weapons might do
Or a
well.
pike.
Any slashing weapons would.
Pike would not.
Gun.
Pike is intended for.
Pikes are stabby stab.
Oh, that's right. They can be. Yeah,
Halberds are.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
Blades
sorry,
are-
yeah.
slashings.
Yeah, my bad.
Any piercing
Stabby stab.
weapons.
Sorry, I think of the
Yeah.
aspect of the pike where it was used to the bludgeoning part of it, which
Yeah.
used to break through armor, but you could still stab with it.
Stabby stab.
Stabby, stabby.
Snap a sound,
Okay.
Do you have any stabby
Yeah.
stabby weapons, or?
All mine are slashing.
I have gun.
I have gun. I
Those
have
with
gun.
piercing weapons would probably not be at a
Yeah, you gonna
disadvantage here.
shoot through everyone.
You guys slowly start making
Unless you
or
shot that one
weapons
guy.
like short sword or smaller.
Listen. I mean, if
Hand
it's
axe
6 of us.
considered
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Okay, so
Exactly.
You do feel like you can
Man.
fight with hand axes in here. It'd be
not as a disadvantage.
uncomfortable, but it would not be
Is it
a
like a hip fire or
Yeah,
That's not
yeah. You'd be swinging a little bit tighter to the body.
I have to ask. That was like a katana that's meant for slight.
Longsword, basically.
I guess so.
Yeah. It does a 1d8.
It's the opposite of the
1d4.
sorcerer's mentality.
It's a
yeah.
special kind of katana.
Yeah, it would definitely be at a disadvantage in here.
Hatanana.
Also, only she would be able to fight anything in front of us.
Yeah.
Well, I have my hand axes. Actually.
Yeah, but you're the
Well,
only
at
person that could fight, so we'd just be sitting there like, good job.
For now, I suggest we just don't worry.
I mean, I might be able to stab over or
Yeah.
whatever.
As you guys
Fight.
slowly move down this area,
10-foot reach. No.
the light leading your way, you reach to an area where it slowly starts to open up a little bit. The cave starts to open up into this area, and your foot finds purchase on what's no longer just dirt, or I'm sorry, sand, and graininess, and little bits of rock to more polished stones as you start to find more purchase in your steps. And the ground starts to become a little bit more solid.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Does it look to be worked, or is it natural?
Yes, it looks to be worked stone.
What do I see? Since I'm the first one to enter.
The second you enter, you see a room. It looks like this was intended to be at the bottom of stairs, so it is definitely a deep room. You look around and you see two statues. Since you're the only one that sees this, roll a religion check for me. Do you have proficiency in religion, actually?
No, but I do have a
Go ahead and roll it, and I'll see if it'll be.
That's a 10.
Yeah, definitely not.
I mean, I do.
You do not recognize these statues at all. You see them, and they look quite like they could be gods, like how they're posed and how they are very.
Or they could be super.
They look like they're portrayed as gods.
They're portrayed very emanating presence from these
Like heroes.
statues. Yeah, like heroes or gods. That is all you see in front of you, and then you see in between them a hallway that seems to not like as you get through this area, it has a roof, and as you've been slowly descending, you found that the roof was slowly forming and becoming more whole. And now you're in a room that seems to be actually quite structurally sound.
Let's not go
But
around
very dusty.
Let's
putting
fix the knock.
fingers
As-
in things.
We filter in. Does my torch illuminate anything other than statues?
You see the two statues. The worked ground is made of a very, very nice material. You might be able to tell what this is regardless, so if you would like to try and examine it, you will instantly probably know because of your background. You would recognize this as marble.
Oh.
This is a marble floor.
14 is what I got.
You can gander it and examine it for a little bit closer, and it is a marble floor. It's very smooth, as it seems to be very polished still, even with the environment having slowly been degraded behind you.
Marble.
I slowly make my way towards the hallway.
Marble.
Yes, it is.
You slowly start moving forward,
Keeping an eye on the statues. Saves any
very
weapons.
closely looking
Hey,
at these statues.
you know what those things are?
What?
Religion check for me.
Oh, okay.
Aw.
No. 19.
You see these as a physical representation of the gods Zeus and Hera.
There's two now!
Jesus Christ, would you stop yelling?
That's Zeus
Or-
and Hera.
Who's
The
I
worst
don't
couple
understand.
I know who Zeus is. Who's the other one?
Hera. Who is Hera?
The goddess of marriage.
Goddess of marriage.
Oh,
that's
So no one
terrifying.
get married in this cavern. She will appear.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
fortress.
the
Yeah,
goddess
he's
of
gonna get
marriage
married
had
to the
worst
theater.
marriage
I
ever.
was.
She hated Zeus's children because they were not.
Her
Because as a
husband.
goddess of marriage
And
they
motherhood.
and motherhood, they were taken out of wedlock. Very deep hatred for the sons and daughters of Zeus.
Not all of them. I think a couple of them were hers, though, right?
She does have some, yes, that are
Not his.
not
Her
demi,
favorites.
that are not demigods. I'm sorry, the demigods
Oh,
of
she can't stand
Zeus.
those motherfuckers.
I put on a show for them.
Well,
You walk up to the statues and you try to entertain them. Roll performance for me.
Alright, let's hear the thunderous applause.
Before you do that, I do give you guidance because I'm worried.
Oh god. Thank you. Cause wow, that's really bad.
How big are these statues, by the way?
Man, so much
They
so
are
bad.
towering
7
above you. They are about 20
7
feet tall.
inches. I like inches.
As this area you've entered is about a 22-foot ceiling. So about twice this. Give or take.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all that is.
13. 14, sorry.
14.
Yeah.
You perform your dance trying to entertain these stone statues. Roll percentile for me.
Can I assist and help in this performance and do some side work?
You see him start to do this, and I will say you will not be up to that.
Sharknado, they practice.
Sharknado, man.
I also am proficient in performance
Why?
because
Why
I was
are
in the
you?
circus.
Oh yeah.
He was in a circus. He's
I,
a circus
it was
kid.
part of the background.
I'm
of
like
the
Circus
shaking my
clown.
head heading towards the hallway.
49.
Nothing nothing
Close to
seems to
69.
react as you
I thought
you
you-
do this dance in front of the statues.
I thought you rolled a 49, and I was like, how the fuck did you get that high?
And as I'm looking by, I'm just like,
You only rolled a d4, that's the weird part.
I whisper to Chevy, I go, I wouldn't do all this kind of stuff because then you'll hear voices in your head.
I think I'll be alright. I think I'm gonna be okay.
I'm worried.
He
I
already
think
hears
we should
voices.
all
in his
get
head.
moving.
Yeah.
I agree.
I start walking towards the hallway.
You guys slowly start
Grab.
moving down the hallway. You now taking the lead. You already decided. You so the dog is still in turn. You know, still maintaining the same
I'll be
marching order.
third this time.
All right.
I'll
So
be 14.
1, 2, 3. Doggo behind you.
Fuck it, yeah.
Oh,
Fuck it, yeah.
funny.
You start to slowly move down the steps, and are greeted with the sight of another area, much larger. Dust heavy in the air.
Okay, cool. We keep
Statues in here,
going
none.
Deeper.
But there are large marble pillars lining this room. Looks like it could have been a ceremonial room, maybe? That is the best you can assume.
Human sacrifices.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That's what they used to do. I look around and I try to just examine anything there. And I do not have dorm. I was lying. I don't know what they fall under, but I know common, abyssal, draconic, and bullywog.
Common, abyssal,
Draconic.
draconic.
And bullywog.
But we can talk to
Bullywog.
each other in Draconic.
The fuck is bullywog?
Same.
It's a.
Oh, we can all three
it's
talk to
a
each other in
frog
Draconic.
species.
Oh.
Wait.
Okay, I do not know their script, but I'm assuming it's bullywog.
Nope.
Not it's
Nope, you
not a
chose
not a
that.
Not
dwarven script.
dwarves? Huh.
You wanna get out of here?
Stupid bullywogs.
We got enough dwarves. It's alright.
It could be actually elven, possibly, given their
Sylvan, maybe.
natural nature.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could be a similarity to Sylvan, so could be an elf. We'll go with an elven script for now,
Okay.
because I'm not going to go and search all
No,
that.
no, you're fine. I wasn't even bothering
Yeah.
worrying. I was more predominantly the other ones.
Yeah.
Anything other than pillars?
There is another entranceway to the right and left, as there.
I'm sorry, they're very cautious. All these empty rooms.
Alright.
The empty
Half
room
of us
is
go left, the other half go.
Shut the fuck
We
up.
wanna split the
Let's
party.
split the
The
party!
emptier, the
Yeah.
emptier the room,
Let us
the bigger
all
monster that he could put in
go.
there.
to the left-hand side.
No, that it's
As your voices
Right.
begin to echo through this area, I need you to roll for initiative for me.
As I'm doing this. The entire time.
Thank God.
That's
Same.
stuff
Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Wasted it on
probably got a lot.
initiative.
What, 20?
30.
Dale! Well,
I got a nat 20.
Dale!
I wasted it on initiative roll.
Hey, that's the perfect time to waste it. If you ever wasted it.
Well, it's
Well,
not
I
really.
prefer to roll
Let's actually
low.
flavor this up. Let's see how many come. okay.
Ooh, coming. Coming.
Chris, why?
Yeah, flavor,
Because
right?
he's DM, that's why.
He's DM.
He
Calm
doesn't
down.
get many chances to do this,
Yeah,
okay?
I don't get many chances to
He
murder
doesn't
you,
get a chance
Joey.
to murder.
Throw the
What?
dwarf in the front.
Please, no.
Not the face!
Butler, attack!
Ooh, the butler attack.
Go, Alfred, go!
Don't
Go,
Alfred.
say Alfred.
Show him your
Beat the
Alfred
shit out of
attack.
you.
Alfred, attack!
Do Dude, I feel like
Use
Alfred's
your
like
butler
even a better fighter
mission.
than Batman. He just doesn't want to steal the spotlight.
You throw Alfred out of your Pokeball.
Yeah.
Use your butler code.
Someone had to.
I will protect you.
Okay.
All right.
help,
Anything above
with
20?
Batman's
20 to
training.
25.
Yeah, exactly.
22.
22.
Oh, 20.
Yeah.
Oh, he got a 20.
I got a 20.
You got a 20? Okay.
Dirty.
I got a 47.
Nice.
15 to 20.
I should roll for these guys.
19.
16 myself. 15 to 20, right?
What you do?
I did that.
Plus 2 modifier.
Alright, what was everyone's total so I can know for...
19!
Huh?
What?
What was your total?
Mine was 16, but I have higher dex.
Yeah, 16 as well.
Okay. So, you, then him? Okay, whatever.
I'm actually gonna go before you though, so I can inspiration. Okay.
If, you know, just go through them and I'll put them in where they go.
Yeah, I got that. I
Wait.
I think, I don't know.
You just get free actions so you can inspire all of us.
Okay, so that's,
Oh, that's how it works?
actually technically
Yeah, oh, wow.
everyone except us.
Thank goodness that you told me that.
Just,
Mike.
just like my
13.
my
Same.
dungeon killing.
Yeah.
Oh, the dungeon
Where did they go?
This
Where did they
happens,
go?
right?
Yeah.
Dungeon kill.
And then you're like, inspire! And then we're all like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we can roll d10s extra
There you go.
for the next 22
And
minutes.
yeah, you're ready to do combat, brother.
Whoa. For the extra 22 minutes?
Yeah.
Like real time?
Paladin goes first.
Do any of you have alert?
My dog does not
My
get surprised
dog.
feature.
I'm the only one that has alert.
Okay.
Does your
Paladin,
dog bark?
You do not notice anything.
Shit, I hate rolling high
Do you
on
have
initiative.
alert?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay.
Good perception.
It's bad when we don't know
You
what's
do not-
happening.
You do not notice anything. And then
Even with if it kind of roll perception, since it's just like a wasted turn.
you're surprised.
My dog has the feature cannot get surprised on this dog.
Yep. Your dog will be the only one to be able to attack during this round.
Yeah,
of
it's
combat.
just my bonus.
My
action.
passive
What about
perception
Sly? She
is
has alert.
8.
What?
Yeah, but
Right.
she hasn't gone yet.
When I say that, you know,
Oh, okay.
including her. Alright, let's see here. First one.
Listen, tell me what my passive perception
Surprise.
is.
Surprise.
How do you know what your passive perception is?
It's just 10 plus your modifier.
It's 11.
Okay.
Alright, 21 to hit you since you're in the center of the room with the light in your hand.
Yep.
It's 11 too.
Alright.
Wait, no. Wait.
21.
I got a shield.
Alright. The shield stops it.
What's wrong with you?
Second one misses.
Just shooting.
Wait, what's flying into the room right now?
He's,
You will be
Right,
still
apparently.
surprised, so you will
he's
not
gonna
notice it.
he's gonna be scrapping.
Shield would block that one, so those three will miss on attacks on you. You will be attacked next. That one is a 15 to hit.
Nope.
19 to hit.
Yep.
6 points of damage.
Ah.
It's not good.
How many have I done? 2, 3, 1.
Yeah, you said that one more, I think, right? You said 5 or 6.
Oh, I'm going to what now.
Okay.
I'm gonna track something real quick.
Oh.
I'll track each one.
What is now
Oh, no,
protruding
okay.
out of my chest?
Probably an
right.
arrow.
So that was like
Nah.
During surprise, can you see his reactions?
I
Total of
believe you
You
can.
can't do anything.
No?
You can't take any action.
Oh.
so that'd be
Just
I can't just put
During surprise, when you are surprised, you cannot take any actions during that round of combat unless you have alert or something.
Or not even
Yeah.
reactions?
These things blend in with the dirt.
That's very.
Oh, I'm saying for like projectiles.
Yeah.
It's not final.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you said it's all marble.
There's a lot of dust everywhere.
Okay.
Hasn't been
Let me
Oh, I
clarify.
thought it
This
meant
area is
clean.
heavy with dust.
My bad.
okay. So
They're dust monsters.
how many more you have?
Dust
Yeah, more.
No, there's dust.
Miss.
Dust bunnies. There's dust bunnies.
Break it
Miss.
off.
In the monster menu.
No, actually, does a 20
They're
hit?
called methods.
Yes.
19 hits probably.
So 4 more damage to you.
Nice. Yeah, I get chipped.
Who was third? You were third? Alright, that is a 20 to hit you. Does that hit?
I don't want it to.
Hey, he cast I don't want it to.
That is 3 damage.
I get 6 and
Said
4,
I
and he
don't
just
want
gets
it.
3.
He said he didn't
All right.
want it. What the hell happened, huh?
That's
Still
just,
happening.
that's
Describe what they were hit with.
Suddenly, the dust forms into these creatures.
Of course. They're cute, right?
Oh, they're adorable.
Oh, yeah.
They look like little angry goblins made of dust. With wings sprouting out their back and dust just falling off their bodies. Long noses coming to a sharp point. Goblin ears. Long jaws that seem to just be in a constant grin. Almost like they just are like little trickster demons, if you will.
They're coming!
Long arms that extend past their legs.
Hey, Chevy, is that your cousins?
What? Not even a funny joke!
Well, I can't take any action, so I don't know.
What do you
So I
say?
don't know.
I don't hear bullshit.
Jorm, it's your dog's turn.
Oh, so what hit us in the chest?
He is going to jump out.
What stabbed me in the chest real quick?
These things literally clawed into your chest.
Oh.
He is going
That might be my cousins.
jump at and try to
Bang
bite
into the joke.
the motherfucker that is
They're
closest
vicious.
to it.
Watch out.
Alright, roll for attack.
That is a 18 to hit.
18, that hits.
Awesome. And it is 5 force damage.
5 force damage, alright.
And is he near an ally? My dog near an ally as well now?
Yes, it is
Do we
near.
have a battle map?
The one that's in
Do,
my
we,
chest.
do you guys want a battle map for this? Or do you feel like.
How
these
many
things look
enemies are
small.
there?
There are 8 of them.
I think we'll need a bottom out.
Alright.
Go ahead and set that up.
That's me next to the big demon dude.
It's a me, Mario. It's a me, Mario.
And there's one stabbing me in the chest, sinking in past my breastplate. Or maybe he's gnawing on my leg like a little,
Cute little doggy.
a little chihuahua or something.
Yeah, little cute man. Little cute guy.
So we're in like a line or something?
You were.
Well,
So I would be like
upon
up
entering
front.
here, did we say we were spreading out, or was that the last cavern?
That was last ever.
Okay. Well, there's still one biting me, like over here, then I guess.
Yeah, I didn't get to do my tap dancing because I want to tap dance here as well since it was normal.
Where you said another one tried to attack me too, so there's 2 next to me.
There are. Well, I will place them. Place your characters first.
All right.
I'm going to place my dog once the enemies are placed.
Who's this one?
That's me.
All right, so your dog behind you.
Well, my
Wait,
dog has
oh,
moved, so I'm
yeah.
going to place it
Joey.
once enemies are placed. What's up?
Stuff. Characters.
Oh, here's your ring-getted character.
Ah.
Are you putting Hulk on there?
I don't know.
In case anyone wants to use Hulk.
Hulk attack.
Who's your Hulk?
No.
You could be Hulk.
Here's your little doggy.
It
Is
can Hulk be like the spiritual archer?
No, he's not Spectral
Yeah,
Archer.
Spectral Archer.
No, he's not in this game.
No, but it's Hulk instead.
Joey Spectral Archer is in the form of a dog this game.
I'm just waiting for his
He's
warlock.
not really spectral.
What if I roll a
Yeah,
25 on a
Nowhere near
percentile
Spectral.
die?
Yep.
Or archery.
Can I have Hulk if I roll a 25 on percentile die?
Okay, everybody's, I guess.
That was
Exactly at
everyone?
25, though.
That's all I got.
Is Giovanni and me there?
Where's your dog at?
I'm going to wait until the enemies are put down and then I'm going to place them.
Where are you?
Giovanni. He's,
I am here.
which one am I?
Which one are you?
I don't know. I didn't pick one.
Well, you have a few options here.
Yeah.
There you go.
You sure? I don't care as long as I have a thing.
The pig.
I think so.
Alright,
go-
it's
go
Frodo.
with that, that's
He's
fine.
Frodo. Fuck the pig.
This could be your
I'll
dog.
be Frodo. I don't
No.
give a fuck what I look like.
Nice.
I was very acrobatic though.
Thank you.
As long as I have a little piece, I don't
Talking
give a
to the
shit.
cup.
I don't give a shit.
I was talking to the cup, alright? Not you. Not you, sir.
3 more. Dag nabbit.
Actually.
God dang
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna need. The chest of killing players.
Yeah.
Your fierce sharp knife on my skin.
Do they look to be solid?
Killing?
They look like they have a form.
Oh, I was just saying, like, if I strike it, would it, like, hit a solid surface?
Only one way to
We'll find
tell.
out. Exactly.
Jesus, we're surrounded. Like, you aren't. You're just like, hey, what's going on out there, guys?
Yeah, apparently I
It'll be
was Gucci.
It'll be good.
All right.
How much damage did your dog do that one?
He did 5.
This one?
And it would.
Sure.
She would have a turn technically too, right?
Yeah, we'll say it. Fuck
All right.
that. Yeah.
Which one? Let's say this one, yeah?
Yeah.
1, 2,
No, why
3,
not?
4. And how much damage was that again? 5 damage?
5 force damage.
All right. Rochelle.
Alright, as I say I'm attacking after casting my shield, I'm gonna
Is what I call a target
my
rich
great sword's gonna
environment.
appear in my hands. I'm gonna cast Pulling Blade on it, and I'm gonna swing after the one in front of me.
One directly in front of you. All right. Swing for attack.
The Hulk's breaking out of his cage.
You broke it.
Really?
He really did.
Holy shit. Damn, what are you
can't
gonna
believe
do?
it. I cannot believe it.
That is not vital
I
anymore.
actually don't hit it. That is a nat one.
Oh, this thing, small and suddenly in front of you, attacking
Looks
you.
like it's a 13 to me.
Aren't able to react in time. You swing down, and even with your alerted nature, you sink your great sword into the ground and miss.
Good job.
I mean, she was caught by surprise.
She did notice it, just not enough.
This is just like what I
And then
made
you
her
saw
fight.
Keldon.
Cool. I'm gonna hit the one that got hit.
All right. Roll for attack.
That's a 16 on the die.
That
Plus,
hits.
cool. I was gonna great weapon master it, but I didn't say that before. Do you?
I'll
before I
allow the
said
great
it?
weapon master.
He smells it.
That's attack roll.
We roll ones, twos.
The 1s and 2s are on the damage die.
All right.
Yeah.
5, 19.
9.
Damage?
Yeah.
19.
Wow.
Yeah,
What
solid.
tarnation did you do to him?
Great weapon master, dude.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
You crush this thing with your
I'll
sword.
slap the fuck out of him.
As you turn to it and just go, no!
No.
And yeah, you're
and
doing
then
the thing.
I with the great weapon master, I can use my bonus action to kill
Yep.
the other one now.
Yeah, you
'cause
totally
killed
fucking
once,
can.
And now your bonus action. You
That's
can
why I really want to
again.
know which one you'd already hit,
Yep.
so I can make sure I killed that son of a bitch. And this one, I'm just gonna do a regular attack on it. I'm not gonna great weapon master this one.
Yeah,
Okay.
my laptop back.
I don't trust I'm gonna get good numbers twice in a row, you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
I understand.
Yeah, I didn't. Does a 12 hit?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, absolutely
These are like sand goblins.
Yeah. But I would
Dang,
say-
that means I'm a
Also, I don't know if they have
dang.
resistance to anything, but my weapon does radiant damage. That is a 14 on that damage.
14 damage. You sink into this thing and its form crumbles a bit as your blade sinks deep. And it was which one again?
Yeah.
I swung at that one now.
She went, "Huh." Yeah.
And how much damage was it
I won't.
again? Let me double check. How much damage was total?
14.
Its form barely holding itself together. Next in turn order.
I just say, fuck you.
4K.
Alright, first I'm gonna use Barry on Bullet. Does a.
Wasn't that after her?
We have 4K.
No, it was before her, technically.
But you,
Yeah, but
you
you're
were,
in
but
the
that was
surprise
that was
round.
in surprise,
Surprise
round.
round.
No, okay.
That's
Yeah.
I
it.
didn't know what that round was still.
does a 19 hit
A 19 hits
on this one
This shit smells delicious.
on that one in the back.
for 5 force damage.
5 force damage to which one
That
again?
beautiful
That last
delicacy.
one?
Yes.
Alright.
Thank you.
And then I
It's
come
more
up.
accurate.
And I swing at it.
Alright. Roll for attack.
You do the swing.
Swing.
And
You
does
do the
a
swing.
15 hit.
15 hits. Roll your damage.
You do the grinning.
4.
4 points of damage as you...
6 points.
6?
You lied.
No, I was gonna say 4 6 points of damage.
Oh.
It sounded like I said 4.
Not bad.
And
I
then it's just a
anticipated
miss.
too early.
6.
6 points of damage as you sink your blade into this tiny little creature, and its form starts to... And it...
What?
And then, what does he do? I don't remember what he does.
What language do I
I only did max.
It lets out a sound that sounds like rocks rubbing against each other, and it's just a very earthy sound to it, if
That's
you will.
gross. I ask it to please stop.
It won't.
It doesn't.
For the
It
enemy.
doesn't.
For the enemy goes next.
And they attack.
I tell him no.
That one
Seven,
still can
Did I
attack.
strike a solid surface?
Huh?
Did I strike a solid surface?
Yes. Does have a solid form underneath all this. Alright, you said... I'm assuming that's going to hit because that's a 22 to hit you, July. That is... 5 points of slashing damage. Those will both hit as well.
Did you give my spirit thing a name?
Not yet.
You
I was
take
looking at
an
it up here.
additional...
Oh yeah, maybe I think I just copied the name from the book.
10 points of damage slashing as these things
Sif is usually
both
wind,
slash
Sif
you.
is wind.
Yeah,
Personally.
still.
You can name her whatever you want. I left that on your hands.
That hurts.
And after all, you do talk to him.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't want to
Does a 12
Sure did.
hit? I don't think it does, but I'm
No.
gonna ask anyways.
How necessity?
Does a 20? Yeah, 20 hit. Yeah, you had an AC of 19. That's right.
No, I had an AC of 16.
Ah.
73.
That get bumped to
Damn.
18 when she tried to hit me because I had summoned a shield.
And
Is it
Paladin
zero?
takes some damage.
Shield only
You
works
take
on yourself.
Huh?
3
Shield only
damage.
works on yourself. Magic shield only works on yourself.
Yeah, the spell, shield, you can only use it
No,
on
I
yourself.
wasn't.
Oh.
No. I was saying that when you're trying to hit me, I
Yes.
summoned a shield to stop you from hitting me.
I roll my
Uh,
shit that day.
And now apparently.
Chevy.
How are we rolling this?
That
Oh,
is a 17 to
I've
hit.
got one roll.
17.
Huh? No, it doesn't. It just pounces off my butthole.
Bounces off your butthole.
Yeah.
Does that hit?
Yeah.
Now you just get a claw up the butthole instead.
Great.
You take 9 points of slashing damage as the two next to you both attack you.
I am bloodied. I am looking bloodied. Yeah.
Next rounds.
Same. Hey, where's the new gun?
Is your name?
This much?
Oh,
Huh?
half of
Jorne.
that. I'm the
Journey.
Oh, nice.
Alright.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you only have 3 left?
Yeah. Four.
No, I would double that.
Yeah.
Oh.
My turn. I am going to cast. Shit, what am I pretty hurt?
Pretty low too.
Oh yeah, I'm so sorry. You know, I'll give you a heal. How about that, buddy?
I was actually
I'll
about
heal
to
you
do
out
that
to
same
full.
thing. But
I got
I
it.
can't
Okay.
move.
I've been
What do you
saving
wanna
spell
do?
slots for
who's
it.
directly behind me?
This guy.
Good. I am going to turn around and slap, like, clap you on the chest, and I'm gonna leave a patch there that's gonna start like
Nicotine badge, okay?
base, something like that, and you're gonna feel good. You're
Am
gonna
I?
feel really good.
Am I?
We'll
Yeah,
find out how
it's-
good that band-aid was.
It's heroism.
Uh-huh. How good is like
Oh, is it heroism?
Yes.
I thought you were gonna heal him.
Equal to my spellcasting modifier on the start of each its turns. Yeah. So I'm just gonna pop that on your chest, and then you're gonna start feeling a little better.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay,
But-
cool.
And then my dog is gonna bite the. He's going to
I'm glad.
go over here and bite the guy right
You
here.
feel brave. That's one thing.
Yeah, you
That-
can't get frightened, so you're not
Nice.
spooked anymore.
Yeah, I'm scared about not dying. Actually, I'm like, I need to die.
So, yeah, my dog is gonna try and bite the dust goblin right in the buttocks.
Yeah, that's where you gotta aim for at
Which,
a time.
yeah, that definitely
These
is.
1,000 years of death.
1,000 years of death.
Where's my D6?
Right up there.
D6. And that is max damage for 10 damage, force damage.
Alright,
Right on
that
his
force
buttocks.
damage sinks into its buttocks, and its
And
form
then-
begins to crumble.
Oh, is it
That
dead?
is buttocks.
Begins to
Begin.
Well, then it is going
It's
to
beginning.
step back over here, and then that will be the end of my turn.
It will be Chevy's turn.
Chevy.
Alright, so at the start of your turn, you heal, I think it's 4 hit points?
Temporary.
Yes.
Temporary hit points.
Temporary.
Hey, they're here though.
Exactly.
I feel a little better.
That's like half your
Yeah,
HP.
you just slur just a little bit your speed. You're feeling good. It's an alcohol patch.
And I'm like,
That explains braveness.
I don't
That
have
is
enough
alcohol.
damage to kill anyone ever, so I'm gonna kill this thing to the left of me instead.
There you go.
Because I got hurt a little bit.
You're feeling
Yeah.
brave.
The ones to your left and right both look injured.
Oh,
And
left
crumbling.
hand?
Which one looks worse?
Yeah, which
They
one's
look
worse?
around the same.
Okay.
They're both looking pretty haggard.
They're not too
One
far
got
off from each
11
other.
damage, one got 10 damage.
Yeah, it's a
Out of game. Sort of thing.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
Yeah. And I use my. I guess I would. Yeah. So I'll get sneak attack, right? Since it's engaged.
Yes.
Okay.
Ah.
Alright. 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Which one, left or right?
Left.
Its form crumbles under the bludgeoning force of your ball.
As it just it goes straight through it, and it just starts to split in the middle. And then I say, "Let it rain, 'cause the dust is in my brain. Let it rain, let it rain." And I give you inspiration.
It's okay, because she's going next.
That's why I did it.
I know.
And he's
Rochelle.
kind of drunk.
I'm a kind of drunk.
Rochelle,
like
it's
it.
your turn.
Alright,
like it.
let's try this again.
Let's try it one more time. You get a D6.
motherfucker.
D6.
We're gonna do Booming Blade again.
Boom, boom.
Echo.
That's definitely.
Hulk has arrived on scene.
I don't think that
A little
inspiration's gonna
tilted.
help.
D6.
Got a D6.
A,
Fucking try it.
that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 total to hit.
10 total. The booming blade echoes
Damn it.
through the environment, missing.
Need a little help up there?
Is this further depressing her character?
Anything else?
Yeah.
I am going to action surge.
All right.
Yeah!
Fuck this
That's-
bitch.
Action surge on the method.
Which one are you hitting?
Natural 20.
Yeah! You
Yeah.
get the voice of your trainer
It
when
was
you
because
fucking
of my
fail.
inspiration that did that.
My
I inspired you,
You
to get that
basically,
natural 20.
basically when you hit this next thing, you hear in your head, fucking think. Think!
This goes boom flying. Goodbye.
All right. Roll for damage.
Yeah.
Would that still include the booming blade? No? Okay, so it's just regular.
I think at this level it'll only add extra damage if it moved, right?
Will you stop trying to take my food?
What's wrong with you, man? Hey, no. What's wrong with you, man?
Oh, whoa.
Eyes on.
It's whatever.
Come on, chill. Okay, man.
7. So that's 7. Wait, that's. Isn't that double?
Yes.
That'd be a total of 14 damage on the one in front of me.
14 damage. This thing begins to crumble as well, barely holding its form.
On the one in front of you.
Indeed. Next in turn order.
That would be Giovanni.
Oh, you crit. Great weapon master. Oh no, you have the jazz, not the feat. Never mind. I apologize.
Yeah, fighter, not master.
That would
Well,
be...
fighters. So
Plus,
I
she
rerolled
also
a
already
2.
used her bonus action.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, reroll the
I
two.
rerolled a 2.
Yeah.
Whew, that's even more. Okay, so it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 18 actually.
18 damage. This thing crumbles to bits.
Are you adding your modifiers?
My app has it already added on.
Oh,
Okay.
Get the boom boom.
Giovanni, it's your turn.
Giovanni David is
Ready or not, boom goes the dynamite.
There you go.
There it goes.
Is this one hurt at all?
And
Did you do anything to this guy here?
I didn't. No. No, I did not.
You've been pretty much taking out everything on the left side. That's kind of the theme.
Left is always right.
Hey, I've hit the one on the right.
Yeah, one
Yeah,
of
that's
the,
Left
one.
is always right.
The one next to me.
yeah, it's too far away for me to.
I begin
throw it.
casting.
That's when you
I
start
have to use my
throwing
bonus
it.
action to do that. I don't want
That's when
to.
you start throwing shit, man.
Because I can kill this guy on the next swing easy.
Beat the fuck out of him.
I have
And then
first
bonus
spell
action hit
prepared.
one. Like, no, I'm gonna hit this guy. She's trapped by two.
What I need is Thunderbolt. So this way I
Yeah,
Just
just
straight
arc
throw.
it through him. Though.
exactly.
You have wait, doesn't Witch Bolt do straight line?
I haven't attuned to it
Which
yet.
Oh,
bolt
yeah,
is just
that's
a hit. It's just
Oh,
a
yeah,
single
there.
target damage.
That one, first one is
Turns out,
definitely dead.
I reread Acid
Which one
Spark.
actually
I
is
didn't
the
realize
highest
it's
level?
Sage Suck. I thought it was I always thought we were using it as a spell attack.
Yes, we have them.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Apparently you're wrong.
This one
It
blows
happens.
up.
Yeah, it happens.
Oh, no, he's dead?
Oh yeah, because Giovanni's doing stuff.
That's right. What did you do?
I'll tell you.
He spit on him.
He's about to tell you all.
Okay,
What he
now you
thinks
gotta tell
about
us.
you.
Yeah, we just
Oh,
see
it's
the things disappearing.
Yeah.
That's all. That's what happens actually.
Alright, the giant gears came by and crushed these people.
He's just throwing them like ninja stars.
Exactly.
He's still on his little bicycle helicopter, and he
Yeah.
just spun the
Throwing
blades
like
and hit
ninja
it.
stars.
He has his little nerd spectacles on, and he's for accuracy.
It comes out of his
And
stupid
since
wrench.
you're
Just
Jesus,
kidding.
tell us what actually happened.
Comes out of his magical wrench.
Magic.
Magical
wrench. I got a magical wrench.
Yeah, magical
wrench. I got a magical wrench. Yeah.
Magical wrench.
As Giovanni stands there, he looks forward and goes, and begins speaking what languages does he know?
Cheeseburger.
In Dwarvish.
Oh.
I don't understand this.
And in Dwarvish, he recants an incantation for scorching rain, lets loose 3 bolts of fire, which hit 3 different of these little dust goblins, and they immediately burst into flames with a vibrant light as they are disintegrated from existence.
You took 2 off. Who's the third one?
The
Probably
third
kill.
one, barely living.
Yeah, they're
Well,
probably
not
kill.
barely, but to clarify, this one looks healthy.
The one
This one is the one he hit,
Okay, and this is the one I messed up earlier.
and then this is the one you messed up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well,
Who's after
it would
Giovanni?
be me.
Heal
Soul of
somebody.
the Dead.
The one that Giovanni just hit.
The one that looks fucked up.
Was saved.
What is your save?
Let me make sure.
The schmoggified. Whoa.
I dropped another dice. I should stop.
It's a caltrop.
14.
14
So, do they say?
does not save.
Okay. They take some
I
total
rolled
damage.
one twice.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yeah, because
Oh,
you're
well,
basically
dude,
I rolled
placing
Five
1,
damage.
2, 3.
5 damage is right. This one,
7.
the one that Giovanni hit, barely holds on to life.
Okay.
8 again.
Wasn't worse.
4.
And for my
Terrible
actual
dice. You need to break it open, break it open, eat it, and get another one.
who was the most fucked up?
That's 1, 6. He is.
Okay, where are you at?
He's with the wings.
Did
Right in front of you.
I will
No.
I will touch you and cast Cure Wounds.
He's gonna diddle you.
Yep.
Diddle me.
You just
You're
got
not-
diddled by Dan.
11 points of healing.
Oh.
Down the diddle.
Oh,
He's at full
As the glove that she has
Actually,
on her hand,
Yeah.
she rested upon you, and the light slowly grabs over towards your wounds, and the little light bugs are just healing you.
That's a good way to use Cure Wounds. I'll use mine later.
This
Tickle,
is
tickle.
feeling sticky. Ugh,
What?
it sounds sticky.
I immediately put my hands off of you after you say that, and it's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Thank you.
Kelvin,
Fuck
it's your
him up.
turn.
I'm gonna hit this dude that I hurt already.
I healed you. That's all.
I'm getting high off his patch, that's why.
Oh.
Yeah.
Drunk.
Crit.
Well, you might be getting high. I don't know.
Not crit, but nat
This is not
18.
works.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a strong alcohol. It's just enough to make you feel a little bit inebriated, a little bit.
No, man.
That way you're not having disadvantage or anything.
You were a
And
natural.
what was that?
That's
Natural
natural
18?
18.
That hits.
Ooh, yes, that's what I like.
Just a pinch.
So I'm gonna ask you for more heroism later.
Damn it.
I'm addicted to your heroism.
4,
Oh.
8,
There we go.
13.
That one is crushed by your blade.
And then bonus action, I'll hit the other one that was already hurt.
All right, roll for a back.
That I don't think hits. That's a 10.
Sadly, your blade does not find its purchase in this tiny little dust goblin.
It's up to you guys.
Alright, which one looks more hurt?
The one closer to you.
Alright, so I'm gonna
Looks like it's barely alive.
gonna use Baryon Bullet on that one.
All right,
I think that'll hit with,
Yes.
yeah.
I can see it from here. I'll tell you that. I'll make life easy.
If you roll double digits, you
For 4
probably
points
got
of force damage.
The force pushes this thing apart, and it just crumbles to the ground as the dust scatters across.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Perfect. And I swing at the other one.
Roll for attack.
It's the same roll.
Hit.
Very balanced dice for good numbers.
For 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage as your blade sinks into this thing, finding good purchase in its small form. It holds on to life barely. Next. If that's all.
Enemy.
This tiny little creature looks at you as you have just tried to murder it.
They didn't try to murder us before. We tried to murder them.
I also forgot about something while they all died, but
What?
we're gonna ignore that.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
they explode or something.
Yeah, that
That's-
exploded.
Oh,
It wouldn't have mattered for the last one.
It is what it is.
It misses.
Wait,
It would
That
be-
was a mistake by me forgetting something so important about such a creature.
Yes.
Journey.
that's why they're so pesky.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yep.
Indeed.
In D&D,
Although the save would have been low enough that you guys probably would have saved anyways.
it's a maybe.
Is it a
It's a
save
DC
attack?
10.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah. I have to roll a 3.
I mean,
On
she's
par.
been rolling pretty bad.
Okie dokie. First things first, my dog is gonna run around
Yeah.
here and he's gonna bite this guy right in the buttocks.
The buttocks?
Higher.
Yes, we're always going for buttocks, and I think this should be a
Natural 20.
exactly.
It's dead.
This is our team
Yeah,
thing.
he grabs it with his mouth and just the teeth activate and the whole thing just vanishes.
Right through its butthole.
Butthole pain.
Whoa, that was pretty
Giovanni rushes up to
fucking
your dog to
sick.
make sure your dog's okay.
It's missing 1 hit point.
He doesn't worry about such a small amount of damage.
And you see
Wow.
his nose is just barely dinged and he's just like smiling
Oh,
and
thank
fucking
God.
wagging his tail.
Because Giovanni can only help constructs.
So can I.
Sucking my dog.
So can I.
Too bad we don't have a war
I
forge.
can,
I can. No.
I can literally only heal constructs.
I can melt them.
Well, that was Earth. Once again attacking us for some reason.
It's because we're in their
Their house.
Got
Now we just need fire,
Maybe he likes dust
water,
as well.
and air.
I'm just curious, when are we
Why
thinking
do we need
The
all
one we have to
4
worry
of
about
them
is Guy.
attacking us?
Do you?
Because
I'm
he's the
thinking
master of all
30
4
damage.
elements.
I was thinking.
Who are you talking about?
I do.
He doesn't seem
What?
I feel it as well.
No, I don't think that's the case.
As I'm sitting there holding my great sword on the ground.
Did you
as
touch
I'm
the
hurt.
thingy? The
I'm looking
thingy?
hurt.
Did you
You're
touch
really
it?
hurt? Okay.
Yeah, did you push
Give me a
your
sec.
finger?
I
Like
go-
I'm not like I'm able to stand.
Not,
But
what do you mean not yet?
I
How many
will-
people look injured in the group?
Yeah.
I have a little bit of damage.
You gotta go
Just
bless
Like
it.
9
No!
Nine. You look okay. You look like you've taken a beating.
or
a little
10.
How long does
10
heroism
damage.
last?
Cure wounds.
Joey, how long does
Those cure
heroism
wounds.
last?
It lasts 1 hour.
Okay.
Pretty
Like,
sure.
I'm pretty sure
I'm-
it was 1 minute, but double check.
I'll walk over and I'll do the same thing to you. And
Oh,
it
you're correct.
heals
1 minute.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
I drink
I
my
just-
discounted potion
7
of
points
healing.
of healing.
Thank you.
And no,
Your skin turns blue.
That's it?
Yep.
Your skin turns blue like you just got in. You just
What did he do?
like you just took a bath in
What did he
freezing
do?
cold water.
Jinx.
Yep, he drank the discounted health potion.
Oh.
His skin turned blue.
Oh. Why?
Who knows?
He
I
thought
thought-
it was real.
Idiot.
Feel better?
Idiot.
That's it? His skin turned blue?
No, I just turned blue. But it's cool because when I use my abilities anyways, I kind of glow blue anyways, so.
What's wrong with
You look almost the same shade as as Giovanni
Give me a second.
in blue.
Oh,
Give me a
God.
second. I fucking got this.
Oh god.
I fucking
So it's
got
like a
this.
really dark blue.
It looks like you
Yeah.
just had hypothermia in a very serious hypothermia across your entire body.
Oh yes, this is great. Give me a sec.
What happened to you? Is it because you've been talking about the gods again?
You remember that little kobold we got that potion from at the bar?
Yes, the one I said you probably shouldn't buy.
Yeah. I spent 20 gold on.
Yeah, that same one.
Yeah, that same one.
It's a discount, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He did not
Appreciate
do a good
it.
job making that potion.
He probably didn't. He probably didn't know what he was doing.
I thought he did. Something told me this guy,
Mm-hmm.
he's a stand-up guy.
Who told you that? You have very bad instincts.
I'm gonna blame it on my spirit, but that's not true.
Okay, right. Shall we move on then? We will find a way to cure your skin when we get out of here.
Like how blue am I? Like this?
Dabba-dee
Like that
dabba-da.
color?
Exactly.
I'll show you in a second.
Yes.
Oh, actually, since these
Here.
things were once living creatures.
Yeah, that's good representation. That's about how blue you look. Let's go with that.
So I'm like Blue Man Group with
Yeah.
blonde hair.
It's a little bit lighter, more of
Is
like
my
a-
hair also blue?
No, literally just your skin.
This is weird.
Hey, now you know how we feel. With blue-skinned people.
So, Chris, I want to scoop up some of the method dust. And
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Do they actually have anything?
This is great.
I'm gonna go in the right room.
Whoa, let's not just start randomly deciding shit.
Just hang on a minute.
You
So
just
normally-
turned blue. I don't think
Thank
you
you.
should be making
Deal with these
decisions.
fuckers. Just take a few minutes.
Oh god.
So, Chris, they normally have an effect. We just did not showcase it, essentially speaking.
Yes.
When
they burst
Yeah.
on death, the sand flies everywhere,
Yeah.
and it blinds people.
Mm.
Basically, they explode and spread dust everywhere when they die.
So I want to kind of repurpose it, since I have proficiency in poison kit and also immunity to poisons.
This would not be classified as a poison.
No.
Just
I
throw
would say that
sand
this
in
is a
yours.
natural reaction because when they're exploding, it is just their body just poof. They're just like whatever's holding them together, whatever is keeping them warm, just stops suddenly, and whatever is compressing them is suddenly no longer, and just poof, they just explode into a dust cloud.
So kind of like this.
If we are
Okay.
in the place of
Like
Zeus,
that.
who is the god of the sky, why are we getting attacked by the
Technically, it's darker than that, but you get the picture.
Yeah.
Maybe
You look
at
sickly.
some point.
Can I, using a
When
medicine check,
someone
try to figure out how
wasn't
long I
supposed
think this
to,
will last?
Now,
Roll medicine for me.
creatures that
We're
spawn
planning on
from
taking a
his
short rest.
procreation cycle that was incredibly not.
That's okay.
No.
this
21.
Did you cast Cure Wounds on her or not?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're still alright. Oh wait, I'll hold off on mine. So
2 days.
Fuck!
2
You will look like that for 2 days.
You just hear me actually
I like it.
while looking at my skin, I just go, fuck!
What? I like it. It makes you look handsome.
So it's just a
It
normal.
does
just
not.
basically now normal.
Blue is
dirt.
a weird color.
It is normal dust at this
Never
point.
mind.
Being
Blue's
by
fine.
itself,
Blue's fine color.
by an elemental
I was like,
form.
finish
I was
that
about
thought.
to say, excuse me, that seems very
Um,
rude.
You've got two people who are blue at
So
this
you're just like right behind me? Ah, fuck!
Since we have a little bit of small downtime, not like a whole lot, can I take 10 minutes to mix my natural poison with it to see if there's some type of reaction?
Yes. And during that time frame, you'll notice it doesn't seem to be affected at all, as if dust normally would not be affected by poisons.
Okay, I just start to mix it around in it, just kind of like to have like a dusty poison. Basically, it's kind of like almost like a gravelly poison
When
base.
looking at this and examining it, you would notice that this graveliness and this is just diluting your poison by mixing it with something that is not going to react with your poison at all. So basically, you're just diluting it further, making it less efficient.
Arsenic poisons. Cool.
Do I,
So
do
it's like
I still
arsenic
get
cookies.
using poison? Using the
Hell
poison
yeah.
kit?
Arsenic cookies.
You have arsenic.
Oh.
Now, his poison is his own. He's
Yeah.
trying to mix his own poison with the dust.
Oh, I'm seeing that he's using like a kit, like
Yeah.
fucking poison.
Yeah.
What is it you're doing there? Like, is that a? Looks like poison.
Yes, it is. It's a poison.
I didn't realize.
Can
that
I
you
do
had
this?
any poison
Just
on you.
look in that
I
other
just
room.
go like this, and I take out one of my fangs, and I just drip a little bit of poison into it.
No one's letting you, brother.
That could be
Can
very
I
handy. I was wondering
just
if
go
you
like
could
this and
help
go blah
me
blah
test
blah
this
blah. Look in the other room, just
I
kind of
wanted to,
glare into it, see if it
What
sees
was
it.
that? Check real
my
fast.
gun. I was hoping I could
As I see you
soak
walk,
these
I bless you.
poison for it.
Guidance.
Natural
Hopefully
19,
poison, I could-
20. I guess I'll use the
Poison
guidance.
enough
See if I
Sounds
see
like
Are you
something.
going to the left or the right?
When they
I went to the right one.
enter something.
24.
24. You see a preparation room.
Usually
It
for
seems to be mostly
entry
worn out.
purposes.
There seems to be what left is
I
small
don't know
bits
if I
of
can coat
material left
something.
inside of it.
I can always try though. I
Some
guess.
tools,
Might as well give it a
old,
shot, right?
rusted.
I start milking
Cool.
Nothing
my
really else.
teeth.
I just and go look in the left room.
You see a hallway.
I just unfurl it and
Yep.
just
I'm gonna go back to the right room,
drain it into one of my.
and I'm gonna
sides
enter that room.
for a little
By
while.
By yourself?
For my
Place it
companion
inside the
that I
poison.
bodyguard.
And I
Yeah.
hope it
That's
doesn't
up to
erode
you.
it.
I'm wondering.
Yeah,
I would have to
put
follow.
this
I
into
would
the
follow
poison.
that.
Yeah.
You just see me go over here, go huh, okay, and then back to this one.
I'll make sure you're not alone.
I'll allow it as a temporary thing because of mechanics. If it's a class mechanic thing, I'll allow a temporary.
It's a background mechanic, yeah. It allows me to switch places with my the person I'm guarding.
Okay.
Because I was gonna do that with him if
Okay.
he doesn't mind.
I just want to make sure that one thing is.
I have this ability where if someone attacks you, I can switch.
I'm also
places
going into the right room.
Okay.
and I can take the thing instead.
Okay.
Well, he's already gone, and I had followed him because I realized he was going to go by himself.
I have 5 bullets that I'm coating in the poison from him
So I'm milking my poison into
to see if
a
it
vial
works.
for him.
It is.
I'm just
It
leaving
gets
it,
applied to your bullets.
Just soaking it there.
You can assume based off both your knowledges that outside in the exposed air, this will last for an hour.
Well, it's in a vial, so that's like
No,
I'm gonna take them
in
out.
your bullet.
Okay.
Coated on your bullet, it will last for an hour.
Got you.
I'll just say that I will have to take them out for you because this is very toxic.
Do you know how to load this?
I don't know how to load slippery bullets into a.
Do you have gloves?
Can't
Any-
say it, you're in a fucking room.
You have a gauntlet.
Yeah,
I
I've
would
got
say
my
you could-
electroshock gauntlet, so I can
Okay.
probably.
Yeah, you could find.
Isn't there a gauntlet that like has all tools in it too?
That's like the part of my armor that comes down,
Okay.
not the gauntlet itself.
You just
Okay.
bam, pliers,
Yeah, exactly.
needle nose specifically.
So what are bullets?
I'm gonna search that right room.
Like arrows, but smaller.
She came with me into the
and
right
need to
room.
be
I went back in there and I'm gonna search it with her.
Roll investigation
out of the gun.
Guidance.
with
It's
a
like a
Not
crossbow
guidance as well.
with an explosive propulsion.
Doesn't always have to be a
Very
gun.
interesting.
It's like a smaller cannon.
I'll have to actually look at
Dirty
your
20.
stuff because I don't know
dirty 20.
powder.
You look through the room trying to
And,
find
but
anything
Mine
of
isn't
value.
like
You
it's
find
not
what
even
seems to be
well, I mean, my
remnants
gun
of
would be
honey.
powder, yeah.
Bless you.
Until I get the repeating ammo
Uh,
on it.
Bless you.
At
Thank you.
probably level.
What is the name of this?
I
Why
might need
is
to take his magical weapon away.
Because I'm wondering, like, if it's just gonna explode on
Mead?
contact. Because it's
What,
coated.
poison?
Like honey
Yeah.
alcohol?
Honey.
Yeah, that's what
No.
I'm saying.
Just
There's
straight
a
honey
little
looks to
burst
be preserved because
in,
it's
you know,
honey.
behind
Honey lasts a really long
in
time.
the chamber itself.
Does it?
Oh.
Yeah.
It has a really,
Yeah.
really long
Yeah, it'll
expiration
be
time.
alright.
There's been honey found in ancient Egypt.
I'll
Inside the
ask-
pyramids.
What's the
that was
poison?
still good.
What's your damage in poison?
I don't know. Good DM. What's
What is the normal damage of your poison?
I have poison spray as a cantrip. I can
What
just
is the
cast that.
what is that cantrip damage?
I believe it's 1d6.
Is that a con save?
Oh, goodness. I'm gonna do SDC.
Let me see if it's a.
Give him a second. He's looking
1d6
at two
poison
different
damage
things.
onto each of your bullets.
Yeah. Thank you.
And it will be a DC 13 con save.
Okay.
Now you can look up the honey thing. That's an override.
Ah.
Okay, poison spray. Oh, that's a D12.
That's
I mean,
D12.
yeah. So whatever you want to classify it as, that's just up to you.
We still do D6 or D12?
You find a small amount, because your roll is dirty 20. You just find a small little ointment on the ground.
Anti-aging wrinkle cream.
Lesson chick, figure out what it is.
I mean,
I
can
thought
help
you
but
shot
whatever.
that.
Guidance.
That's not great.
Okay, give me that
Guidance.
shit. Fuck it. You don't know what it is.
I got a chance.
Okay.
Where is this? Is this even in the same room?
This is in the right room.
13.
Oh, they wandered off.
They wandered into the room to the right, which seems to be a small room used for
How do you keep
Yep.
these? How do you
Yep.
keep them safe?
You guys were
Yeah.
talking.
13.
Yeah.
13. No.
I was like, listen.
Hey, what is this?
God damn it.
Make a religion check for me.
Alright.
A religion check.
To make things clear, I followed him because he was gonna go by himself.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, you
we'll
know
see.
what? We're gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna communicate to the rest of the
Nice.
party
Yes.
that we should go and try and find
Not
our
quite
missing
enough to
members.
be able
Our
to discern
missing
what this
specials.
is.
Okay.
Yes. We should go and work
They're over
together.
there.
Mhm.
Thank you very much.
Does it have a smell to
I
it?
guess I'll lead the way.
Alright.
It smells heavenly.
It's like an ointment?
It smells like it's
a
from the gods.
small
probably.
vial about that big, and that big around, and it has probably about 3 drops of something in it.
Can I give a? Can I give a guess to what this
They're
might be?
specials, that's what they are.
Yeah.
Nah. Okay.
I will let you guess.
It smells heavenly, so it could be from something with
Heavenly?
religion.
Yes.
Cool. I'm yeah.
I don't know.
I
This
look
is
at
what
the
I
honey.
hear.
Does it just look like regular honey?
It is regular honey.
Fucking do it.
Hey, it's still good.
What if I put a drop of this into the honey?
Whoa!
And then
What's what?
I just give some to Chevy to eat.
Why?
I will say you could see this as probably something that someone might use to, in a ceremony. Either it would be the presumptions you could make is it either be something that would be dabbed on the
You
forehead,
drink alcohol.
but it's such a
Rubbing
small
alcohol.
amount you don't think that's a possibility. So perhaps something that was drank during a ceremony.
It seems like you would ingest this, whether it's for dark religion or good religion. It seems like a religious thing.
Just chugs 3 drops of it.
I would
No.
not drink that, for you don't know who blessed that. It could be the blessing of Zeus. But that,
Well, the little metal thing from Zeus is pretty useful.
you don't know if it's going to backfire yet. We're still in his cavern.
Oh,
Uh,
I run out to you.
Okay.
yeah. So we
Why
would
do you
basically,
keep
like, come
running?
into the room.
I
and,
say
like,
to
look,
him,
Hey,
Oh,
you.
calm down,
Thing.
calm down.
Figure out what this shit is.
What?
Use your little device and tell me what this is.
That's just a waste
I'm
of our
surrounded
time.
by Neanderthals.
We were almost attacked, and you want to sit down and start examining more things.
Yeah.
Finally, someone with a clear conscience and a
I mean,
smart brain.
And out from the stone rises a stone.
I mean, I think Jade Fist is definitely on board with this plan.
What?
If he does his little thing.
Patty, what do you know about this so far?
I know that you probably shouldn't drink it.
It smells
For
heavenly.
he was gonna go by himself. I followed him to make sure he didn't go by himself. Then he ran out of the room, leaving me by myself. I don't understand what's going through your skull right now. No one drinks the thing.
No, I was trying to figure out what it is.
Well, yeah, but you are going to drink.
No, I was joking.
I don't know what is a joke
Since
anymore.
everybody went over
Because
there,
it's not serious.
Everyone.
I'm going to kind of peek at the left room.
It's a hallway.
You see a
I already saw it.
Hallway.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone, stay in this room for 11 minutes.
What about her?
While Why do people keep going missing?
Because
She's just
it's in our
leaving?
nature to be curious.
I'm just like,
You're
you
wandering?
know, kind of.
Alright, I'm gonna pause real quick.
Mhm.
You'll start the. I'm assuming everyone's gonna let him identify, or is
Yeah.
it? Or
Yes, let's literally
Yeah.
get
Alright.
together.
I'm gonna go
And
charge
we're
it
all
down the
gonna stay in
hallway,
this
sword
room
above my head.
During that.
So, you guys have entered the mines. As you enter the mines, you found a lot of ruins. What you've been informed about is that these crystals you're looking for are formed by confining elementals into a crystalline form, usually sparks. As you entered this, you found parts of statues that you could barely understand, and a large well. In the well, at the very, very bottom, you found an insignia of Jupiter, which would be another name for the god Zeus, an ancient being in this world, which she informed you about. You then took that emblem, or she took the emblem, looked around, saw a statue that looked like could fit it, put it in. Suddenly the water rises, everyone panics, has to run out, dives down a small tunnel, it's the only possible exit, slides down, gets down to the bottom, enters into a couple of rooms, fights some dust mites, mythos, whatever they're freaking called, and now you guys are chilling in a ceremonial room after passing two statues of the god Zeus and Hera.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
And we're looking at a
That
little
is
vial
the-
of shit.
And you, in one of these ceremonial preparation rooms, which is the room to the right of this, and there's a room to the left, or a hallway to the left, you found a large thing of honey, which still seems to be good, and a small vial containing a mysterious 3 drops of a liquid, which you are now identifying.
Yes.
I also try a little bit of the honey.
It tastes like honey. It still is good.
This looks like it's man-made, right?
The honey, yes.
I'm talking about the.
Oh yeah, everything in here is worked stone at this point. This looks, as you've gone down, you felt like you're going down into ancient ruins that have been buried underneath the sands of this desert, like excessively. You went down a good 30 feet below first, and now you're probably a good 200 feet below the surface at this point. Surrounded by what used to probably be a building that was led underground already. So it has survived the test of time because of that.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can identify these ruins.
I'm sorry.
I want to see if I recognize these ruins at all.
Alright, roll a history check for me. I was
Yeah,
waiting for this one.
yeah,
This is
yeah,
the
that's
one I
what
was
you were waiting for,
That's
yeah.
what we were waiting for the whole time.
Yeah, but I'm not smart.
That's because I don't know
He's the one that would be able to answer all these questions.
I don't know Dwarven.
What is it?
I probably would have some idea, but it's just like
Give
my
it the
character.
fucking
There's something that resonates in your mind, but you can't quite place what it is. There is a
Yeah, they
familiarity
covered
with old stories your parents used to
I'm
tell.
amped up. All right.
You remember it, but you can't
I
quite
use,
place it.
So
I
You
you're
hear
use
that
my
Zeus and
fucking
God
energy.
Can I
It
give
gets
him
me amped
inspiration?
up. I gotta
Since
do
I
shit.
didn't, since
Oh,
he
really?
just literally
That's how it is
came
in
at the
the book. Like
table
it makes you
and
want to
everything.
do shit.
Yeah.
So I'd be like,
That's cool.
hey, if you're searching things, you should use your searching wings and your searching eyes and look down with your magnifying glass.
Are you?
I can't really rhyme.
Is that a D6?
Yeah.
I would cast guidance,
That's
but
an
he already
additional
sung his
4.
song.
So it brings it up to 14.
14. Alright, I'll give it. I was gonna. The DC was 15, but it's close enough. I'll give this one.
And that was a
Oh, wow,
beautiful
it's-
performance as well by me as well. So
It was a beautiful performance.
Come
It
on.
rhymes so poorly.
Exactly.
In fact, not at all. That
Well, the first
Putting
one.
cotton in my ears.
Go ahead, give him the information.
So, you know this to be an ancient temple of gods that the dwarves and would often use to worship an ancient of times in this world. These would be known as the original gods of this world, which were in history's past wiped out by what would be now the Forgotten Realms gods. So these would be the gods. They're based on Greek mythology, all the Greek mythology gods, that have been slaughtered and removed from history. And during their removal, the temple that the area that you surrounded, this desert, was desecrated and would never grow fruit or land again. No matter what anyone did, it became a desert that would never hold fruit. And that is one of the big histories that you would have heard growing up as an old mythology, which it was often referred to as mythology. But as you entered, you're noticing some of these things from mythology being represented here, including the goddess and god Zeus and Hera.
Alrighty. I look at everybody and go, well, this is interesting. These are the very ancient gods that were wiped out by our current gods.
They're all like that.
Oh, you God talking to me.
Hey, that's why these guys are pissed off at your god.
As mythology
No
goes.
shit.
Your god's a bird.
So it could be
No,
true,
she
could
is
not
not.
be true, passed down from
She hasn't
generation
murdered
to
anyone.
now.
She just gained
Correct.
power.
But
You don't know my
part
word.
of
You can't
the,
fucking say. You don't
I
know
know,
shit
I
about
know, I'm
religion.
just
their
fucking with her.
demise
I know,
was
that's what
to
she said.
curse this land,
Oh.
which is why it is now a desert.
I have experience with cursing lands, so
Well, I mean, I wouldn't claim performance. is
Got
bad.
12. I know enough. I know enough to be annoying.
I love it.
Damn it.
I wouldn't either. Oh, I've also seemed to misplace your bullets. Your bullets.
No, don't worry, I have them.
Oh, okay, cool.
The further, the sooner we can get out of this temple that the ancient gods are yelling at me in particular,
Before you do,
the better.
you finish identifying this vial.
What is it?
How do I describe this to you?
Ooh,
Do I just
It's
tell you the properties of it, or
I
would I
think-
tell you the actual name of this?
I would say properties.
The
Yeah.
properties. You know the
I'm
properties
gonna
of
pull
the
it up
name.
so that no one else can see what it says
pull
until.
out.
Hey, it's my thing.
Come over here.
Yeah. Ooh, the Whisperers.
Or
Or
you're just gonna look.
I can't read Dwarven anyway, so what really would matter?
You know that name,
Oof.
Okay.
and you know that it might have this property.
And you were just gonna force feed me this stuff. Yes.
Was he gonna put it on a spoonful of honey like you choke a dog?
You know that is probably one of the most
Thank you.
useful.
What if it makes you like go Super Saiyan?
It's probably good.
It doesn't do I, is it cursed?
It is that. That is it. In its purest form.
What's it do?
We don't know yet.
He's got to.
He's reading. He's gotta sit down and read his notes.
He's playing his character.
Exactly.
His character apparently is very energetic.
When I'm
let
using
me
my
ask you something. This is gonna
abilities,
be a
I have the
personal inquiry.
energy inside me.
May I see your torch, please? I need some light.
Don't do it.
Burns it up.
No, I need us to see.
That's very true.
I'm not taking
All
it
right,
back
so
from you. Just
you
fucking
guys
drink it
can
if you just tell
talk,
me.
so we can give the dead air since he's deciding to do that. Role play.
Whoa! Don't
Hey, give me back my
totally
fucking liquid.
They're gone. You see? I don't know. They went and discussed things in a corner.
Yeah, they're always in the corners together.
You guys were giving me shit over the whole ancient god thing.
Yes, we were. We still are.
What was going on with you?
So outside of game, like, I prayed one time in the middle of an encounter thing,
Which
and I rolled a
probably
5, and I heard a voice say, "Don't use those current gods in this temple." Basically,
shouldn't.
just
Don't be
basically
praying to
screaming.
them, basically. You did
Basically
worse, you
screaming
did.
at me, saying, "Please get the fuck out."
With a nat 5.
So I'm flipping out a
Oh,
little
I
bit
don't want
because nothing's ever spoken to
It's
me
the worst
before.
nat
Dare
5 I would ever
pray to
get.
those gods in our presence.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
Yes. You
Pretty
dare
much.
pray to those gods in our presence.
Pretty much.
Shouldn't have done
Can
it.
I have my liquid back?
It
my
is a
sockling.
terrible poison. It would be better if I held on to it.
No, I'm good at
Poison.
poison. I got poisonous kit. I'm good.
I'm immune to
It would be
poison.
better if I held on
Nah,
to
it's
it.
mine.
That is his.
What is happening? Stop!
Oh, this is all going down.
What does it do?
It is a terrible poison.
I'm immune to
But there's
poison.
not enough
It's
left for it
it's
to-
just alright.
Oh, my.
Don't do that.
Don't drink it, please.
Can I roll an insight check on him?
You could, yes,
Fine.
just do
Feel
it.
free to roll contested rolls.
Whatever role you're using, you know, deception.
It's not a poison.
I got like 14.
It's not a poison. You know that for sure.
It seems to be trying to hide the
The
nature
true
of this.
intentions. Yeah.
What's it really do, though?
If he is
Don't
not
drink.
willing to share the information with us,
I just don't think you should be drinking random things.
Well,
Please
he
don't drink
knows
it.
Before we
exactly
get,
what it does.
before we, may I just please inquire what it is? It could be beneficial if we know what it is. That way we do not make any forced actions related to it.
I just drank a potion that turned me blue.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you.
I'm
to
gonna.
drink this
I
one.
might drink this if you don't tell me what it does.
I'm threatening you.
Just saying.
He will drink it, my friends.
he
That's
will.
why
That's
I
the
didn't want
solution
you to
of-
have
I
it.
have seen him
Yeah,
drink
but it's fine.
things
So
before.
you
I
should tell
think
me.
it is
It's
best to let
something
him
they
know.
used in their rituals. Feel free to drink it if you'd like.
What's it do?
Listen, I'm gonna fucking hold it out, and it says that it may increase longevity. That's all it says.
It says ambrosia,
Oh.
Knew it. Knew it.
often depicted
Oh.
as conferring longevity.
Oh.
Yeah, mortals should not consume that.
No.
Nectar of the
Oh,
gods.
wait a minute. Now I just realized. I thought. Never mind. I thought that was something else entirely. Holy shit! I just.
No,
The
no.
Percy
this
Jackson
is,
movie just clicked in my head.
No, ambrosia is a god killer.
Yeah.
It
It's
is.
like based on.
No, it is. It
No,
is
it's
what
a
is
god
often
killer.
eaten and drank by the gods.
Yes, it is actually a.
It is the food and
delicacy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking it was like a really
Oh, I
good
guess
thing, but it's
God of War got it wrong. 'cause
Either
they
it burns me
wanted to
up
just
when I
change
drink it and kills me because it's meant
No.
for gods, or I drink
Yeah.
it and I become like immortal.
Paladin, just
No.
wait on it. If you're going to do it, just wait on it. Don't do it
Yeah.
now.
I'll hold
When
on
there's no
to it.
point.
Hold on to it.
I don't recommend you doing it, but if you do it, do it in a wise situation.
Yeah, I'll do it when you have some ability to bring you back to life.
Alright.
Just in case.
That's if we don't die in this temple. We need to figure out how to move forward.
Or if
3 drops of ambrosia in
Yeah.
your inventory.
Ugh.
Let's move on.
Thank
so,
Oh, like I'm already like down the hallway to the left.
where's that other
Because you guys
girl?
were like,
Where's that
Stop
other lady?
splitting the party.
Why does everyone
What
do
if I
this?
actually said that shit?
Was there anything else of interest
trying
in
to
this
get
room?
to her
Huh?
Was there anything else of
Yeah.
interest in this room
Yeah.
besides the two
That would have
statues?
been really bad.
You guys had been attacked by dust.
I've heard the name Ambrosia.
Okay.
and the two
And
statues.
there was also mention that there would be possibly a
No,
growing
it
amount
was
of
like-
elementals
it
as
was like
most of the stuff is
healed
raining primordial in this area.
So which one was the god killer?
And
I don't
unfortunately,
remember that.
Don't worry about it. We need to continue on.
I don't know primordial.
The
Oh, no,
dwarven,
no,
it is
no.
dwarven
God.
script.
Okay, so I do know Dwarf.
But in the dialect it is, it's an ancient primordial dialect. Like reading Shakespeare was a good reference point. So sometimes hard to understand what the intent of the words were.
No, they're making a whole bunch of sex jokes.
They are probably
They
are.
really are.
The Zeus
Wouldn't
involved,
surprise me.
probably.
no,
Yeah.
stop it.
I wasn't.
You were touching my feet.
I didn't mean to.
Alright. As you guys continue down into this temple, you guys, led by you, find yourself in a large amphitheater styled room.
No.
I felt this tackling.
I can't resist myself, and I start breaking into song and dance.
Go ahead.
As you
Just
do,
sing.
the voice starts to echo through the amphitheater in such a beautiful way. It bounces off the walls and resonates in a way that it was meant to in an amphitheater. You never felt so surprised to see standing on the stage a construct holding its form, staring down at you. Everyone roll for initiative.
Yep.
Yay.
Yep.
Hello there. Good peasant.
Well, I'm surprised you didn't go with that voice.
Okay.
Hello there, good peasant.
I'm really rolling for shit.
What?
Did you ever heal me?
Roll the 4 and then a
The
5.
what?
You're a human.
Hey.
Oh, you're doing something like that.
That's how you gotta do it.
I did it to the ones that
Don't
were
worry,
like
remember
almost.
my last
You wanna do
attack.
the prince? You
I
have
only
to.
have a certain spell amount of spell slots.
That's how it should be.
level
You
3.
should be these bodyguards.
So I'm just
you
trying
know?
to make sure that during something like this,
Huh?
since
What do
it's
you
a big
think after
encounter
that,
probably,
That's the plan.
that I
yes.
can.
Have we had a long rest since
Nope.
during this?
Not at all.
No.
Since we entered this, no.
We've been going straight through.
You entered. You recuperated a little bit. Went in. The water happened as you explored further, and then the dust mite attacked.
Probably should have taken a rest in that long last room, but
Ah, well.
Whatever. We're here now. I guess.
Could, woulda.
The party has moved forward.
I was just curious if, like...
You gain back anything? Yeah. No. Unfortunately, no.
We're gonna do this fight, and after this fight, we'll be going for a break.
Indeed. Because
D&D.
right after this, I have some things I will be finishing up with him, and then we'll swap places.
What?
Sounds good.
How I'm going to kill you.
Alright.
Isn't that always
know this
the
case.
case?
That's the point of the DM is trying to kill us.
No.
Didn't you know it was a TPK campaign?
Yeah.
TP
The entire
campaign.
purpose of this campaign is to avoid TPKs.
No. What?
No, to administer as many TPKs
Okay,
as
No,
possible.
you guys are trying to avoid them.
What?
I'm
Right.
constantly trying to ditch them out.
20 and
No.
above.
What? Oh, nope.
Nope.
What?
15 or 20.
15.
15.
18, 18.
What'd you get?
15.
You wanna go
What's your
first so I
dice?
can inspire?
14.
I mean, because I only have 2
I was gonna
robots.
say, what's your
I'm
dex?
not
But I've got a
gonna
perfect dex. So.
Yeah, no, fuck me.
Alright. What were those again? Chevy was...
18.
We'll go
18.
18 by higher dex, but he wants to use his inspiration first. So
Okay.
yeah, you can go first.
Okay.
Or you can inspire me.
And we both got 15, but I've got the higher dex.
If she's going next, I might as well inspire whoever's going next. And she's been rolling low, so.
Okay.
What's up with that one nat 20?
Reckon I
That's
got
You
so
going
hard.
first?
Well,
Okay.
because it action
At
shot,
15,
Exactly.
it doesn't matter.
which I don't have. Wow.
I realized I might need to, like after when we long rest, I might need to get rid of your magic weapon properties. I might need to be selfish for it.
You got a 6? Okay. Got you, Jade first. Jade first?
Oh,
Yes,
I got
come alive.
13.
13? Okay.
Come alive.
Oh, Giovanni.
And then us, yeah.
16 for Giovanni. I apologize.
Okay, that's right before Jade. Wait, what did you get?
Not 13.
13 and right before. You guys got 15. Yeah, I
15.
might go right before that.
Right after?
Before.
This shouldn't kill him then.
Oh, good.
What?
Oh, goody.
What?
Yes.
¿Qué pasa?
What? Wait, I used a spell.
Is he holding a weapon?
Salsa.
No.
But, roll for Maddie.
No weapon appears in his hands.
Not correct.
You don't need to.
I'm rolling like a cleric should. Like shit.
It's a big
Um,
Should I stand right there in your boat?
Well, you want to be after
Well, like,
everybody.
more
Yeah,
average.
that's why I'm saying like I should.
It'll probably
Like
do more
shit.
damage.
Good luck. We'll break our necks.
Exactly.
No?
Just slaps us.
Slaps us and hurts
I will let you guys see what this thing looks like so that way it's easier to describe. Since I can hide everything
A
else.
murder death machine.
I can't show you on that. I wish I could.
Oh.
Come on. Come back.
Oh, wait, we parade?
Ooh.
Oh, that's metal.
Beautiful.
How big is it?
Literally.
It is about
Is it gargantuan?
7 feet tall.
Would it
That's literally like a foot above me.
It's a big
still
boy.
be considered a weapon?
It is not holding any weapons.
Its arms are blades.
No weapons in its
Trying to
hands.
be so specific.
No, let me show you. Yes.
Heat metal.
Are you guys ready?
It took go ahead and throw an impact box.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Enemy
Okay.
just using a melee weapon.
Well,
I would
when Chris is ready,
consider that its hands. I
you
think
can
it's
start
its
the
hands.
combat. since
It
you
does
know.
not have a single weapon in its hands.
No, but would its hands be considered the weapon then?
They look to be normal hands.
I was like looking at all the sharp objects on it.
None of them appear to be weapons. They seem to be all decorative.
Alright,
Okay,
we'll find out.
you go first. Well, you're about to because he goes first.
Nice. That's always good when the enemy starts first, because we know what it does now.
And we know if it's dangerous. Because it could have been
Sure
nice.
it is.
Chevy, make a
dangerous.
con save for me.
Who?
Chevy. I'm sorry, I said
Chevy
Chevy.
Air.
I
You
know.
trying to bring them back?
I think Chevy that comes to my mind every time.
You said like a what save?
Con save.
Failed. 12? Sure.
Fails.
Yes. Already.
Uh-oh.
As you feel your flesh begin to age suddenly, your arm begins to feel the weight of age, and you take 16 points of necrotic damage.
He's down.
Down, yeah.
He just fucking drops.
I go Chevy. Oh god.
Well, looks like I'll be playing a key factor on this, I guess.
Alrighty.
And you
Yeah.
are now downed, I guess, unconscious.
Yep, that was a lot of damage, brother. What
That
is
was
it?
pretty much my max HP. Oh, so would I do a grievous wound?
It would be.
Would it be a grievous wound?
Do you want to do grievous wounds? I don't care for them.
Oh, not at the moment.
I thought it was
We're not gonna
like
do that at the moment.
Yeah, if you go over your HP, that's kill. Grievous
We
wound
used to
would be.
do half.
Yeah.
Like half.
No, we're gonna say no
do
for
that
now.
when we'll
I'm
decide
asking.
on that as DMs if
So
we want to do that.
it's like your negative, your max HP.
Yeah.
That's like real dead.
Yeah, you die instantly if you exceed your maximum HP in the negative.
Yeah. Which maximum HP?
19.
Which I think he's not.
You're
that
like
close.
18 more, and then you'll be there.
Regardless, does it do anything else?
And
Yes.
it just stands there on its stage.
Is he?
Okay.
Wait. So you did that?
So
that
did it? Was
we're
it a
getting too
visual
close?
effect?
It reached out his hand slowly,
Oh.
and then a clock started ticking in front of it.
Did it touch him, or was that like a distance magical effect?
Distance.
Okay.
So it just aged me to death.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh god, it looks like
And Chevy goes down, which means that his turn. Oh wait, make a death saving throw.
Was that my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll be
first
your
person.
next. You're
Oh,
first.
Okay. 11.
Pass.
You pass.
That's the first one.
Rochelle. You watch him drop.
You watch him drop. Watch him drop.
How far away is the thing from us?
40 feet on the stage.
You're welcome.
Will reach
I'm just playing you, Bob, bro.
Fuck it.
I'll
I made a
dash.
pike.
Can your weapon be thrown?
Yes.
No, I mean it can be, yeah, but
If
I'm gonna be
it wants to
making a pike, and so I don't really need
Damn
to.
it, phone.
I'm just asking these things.
Yeah, it can be. But if it gets with outside of a 30-foot range, then I can't resummon it.
Oh, you can't resummon it.
It'd have to turn back in spirit, get in 30 feet range, and then I can summon it.
Okay. Just curiosities for mechanical reasons.
Just a little tether, basically.
I see him go down.
Yeah.
Take one of my hand axes and I'm gonna throw it at him.
Alright, and are you moving the 30 feet to get within?
That should.
Yeah, 30 feet, then
I
throw
should
it.
be, yeah.
Alright.
I should be. As you
Roll
should.
for attack.
6 metal probably has pretty good AC.
I do.
Is that a 2?
That is a 2.
Oh no.
Alright.
But plus
6 hit?
4.
No. It doesn't even phase it, doesn't even give it a
Like,
glance.
I swing at it and
It's-
just like, whoosh.
Just
It doesn't
stands
even
there,
careful.
still holding it, hits hand out, waiting.
Giovanni,
Giovanni.
you rolled pretty high.
Well, it's only one of
Let
my
me
hand axes. So the other
Look
one-
at my spells and see if I have anything that will specifically target a construct. I do have such things.
Just are they for healing though?
I'm a construct person. I have both for damaging and constructing constructs.
Constructing.
Constructing constructs.
That's how you do.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Alright.
So just
I
construct.
wonder
look
if
at what
that's
the
how they
spell
got
does
their
exactly.
name.
I feel like
He's
I should
gonna
look at it.
Constructing workers?
It's gonna deconstruct this person.
I don't have access.
I imagine like that'd be a
Oh,
good
that's
job
an
for like
actual spell?
Warforged. You know,
Oh yeah.
there'd be
Right.
pretty sure
constructing
it is.
workers.
Deconstruct.
They're very.
It may not have the
Technical,
exact name, but
very
there's
mathematical,
properties in
yeah.
my magic school.
And they're
that,
strong, so they can like lift.
Exactly.
have that
Bend
kind of
metal.
Pedro B. Rodriguez.
Exactly.
That's my next. How would he be?
They're Warforged.
I don't want to hear it.
Oh, class
I don't
wise?
want to fucking hear your
He'd be
bullshit.
hard. People like
He did have an episode where he was like a country singer too,
No need.
and he's also a force of chaos.
yeah.
Okay.
It is going to make a wisdom save. Does it pass or fail? You guys may be very happy for Giovanni being your party.
Yay, Giovanni! Yay! Please don't kill us.
At the same time.
I'm talking to the DM there. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
Same
got
guy.
it.
Same guy.
Same,
Really is.
same guy.
Really is.
Same guy.
Same
Same
guy.
guy. In case you didn't understand what I was saying.
Same guy.
Same fucking
It's like in the
guy.
animated, we'll be talking to Giovanni and then just please don't kill us. And then
You see
it's the same
Giovanni
color.
Same
flip up a
guy.
sprocket from his armor set and throw it, and it spins and lands right underneath this construct. Expands and suddenly starts spinning very rapidly, and this thing
Oh, shit, it's
just
Beyblade.
begins to spin. Uncontrollably.
Apparently.
And that ends Giovanni's turn.
Okay. Okay.
Actually, Giovanni, does he have any damage cantrips? I forget. Let me double check if he has any damage cantrips, because I don't think he does, but
you might as well check it.
not that he can use within this range, no.
I want to ask, does it look like if I go get near this spin, it'll hurt me since it's spinning?
No.
No?
It's spinning in place, and its hand is just spinning. It looks like you could still easily hit it.
Okay, I run up to it, dash action, bonus action, and swing at it.
Alright.
Natural 20!
Natural 20.
Crit.
Natural 1.
It's not made advantage me, not me?
20 natural.
Okay.
It looks to be a... And you hear Giovanni go, try not to completely destroy it, I like this thing!
I just like hold it up to its head and just like spinning.
I could use the pogs.
Just like
I just like saw its head as it
yeah,
turns.
basically. Oh nice. 18 plus 23.
23 damage. Solid.
So my mount I can make it big enough to actually ride it.
Yeah, that's yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I'd say so.
Sure, yeah.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Yes.
Alright.
Yes.
Yes.
You put your sword out and its head just rattles against the blade of your sword, rapidly spinning
That's
into it.
fucking awesome. Oh, so
Ting,
cool.
ting, 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 ting.
Alright, next in turn order.
Who's your name?
Alright, I am going to. First things first, my dog is going to run 40 feet up to it. Is it close enough to melee attack it?
I'm sorry, what?
My dog runs 40 feet. Is
Yes.
that close enough to melee attack? Perfect. He's going to go for a good old bite.
Yeah, good
Um,
dog. Buddy.
He's a good boy.
Can he get on the opposite side?
No.
No?
He
Okay.
is a good
Well,
boy.
that's cocked. That's a natural 20.
Great.
Yeah, there you go.
Where's my other
Take
D8?
it. We're not gonna denounce your natural 20, brother.
Exactly.
So that is 9 plus 4, 11 damage.
11 damage.
And then for my action, I am going to run on over to my good friend Chevy, and I'm going to pull out a giant fucking needle and stab him in the heart with it.
Holy shit.
For cure wounds. And I'm going to give
Oh
him a
my-
good old adrenaline dose, and then I'm going to pull it out. And you're back. You're all of a sudden you're back, and
Oh.
you're feeling like, you know, what's the...
That's awesome.
Cure wounds.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
my cure wounds is just.
Yeah, I was thinking yours
flowers.
is all super nice, and I just stabbed the person in the heart.
Yeah.
For
Yeah, it's like, oh my
10
god.
HP.
Yeah, there you go. Just bloop. Bloop, bloop.
That's over half your HP.
Hey.
Nice.
And
As I
you
look
just
at you
sit right up, and I'm
grotesquely.
like, oh, I'm used to this. Let me get out of the way.
Grotesque.
Yeah, you're good, buddy. You're good.
Next in turn order.
That would be. Gosh, Kaladin.
Okay, cool. We'll get a spell real quick.
It's so nice, like butterflies touching people, like kissing their fucking skin. I'm just like,
Yeah.
it's getting
Alright.
double.
Yeah, if you were looking at Maddie when you were doing that, she would look at you like horrified.
Disgusted.
So I run up with a pike in hand.
Alright.
So I run up to 30 feet of it. Bonus action, I cast Zephyr Strike.
Alright.
And I try to attack it.
Alright, roll for attack.
You attack, brother. What you do, you attack. Whoa.
That gives me bonus action. Okay, so that is a 17 to hit.
17, you say.
Mm-hmm.
That hits.
Cool. So D10, I think, right, for pikes and glaives and stuff. Those are all D10s.
I believe so, yes. Yes, they are.
Okay, so that's 13 damage.
Alright.
And then I'm going to, after I make an attack, I get another 30 feet of movement. So I'm going to run behind. Oh, actually, I forgot to add the D8 to it. So an additional 8 to that. So 21 damage.
Solid.
And then I use that extra 30 feet movement to get behind it. So I can give an advantage to people.
Alright. Next in turn order. As this thing slowly starts crumbling.
J first.
Alright, well, I'm gonna move 25 foot, and he's gotta make a dexterity saving throw. Because I use exploding earth.
I'm glad it's just a 5.
What is the DC?
14.
I'm glad it's just a 5 foot square.
Barely makes it.
Even while it's spinning. Actually, this has properties similar to the whole person. Your action goes.
Well, he still takes damage regardless, it's just the dex cuts it in half.
Well, let me go check the reading on my spell to see if it can actually do anything.
It moves
Yeah,
its
no.
like upper
It
body.
can't move itself, it's forced to spin, so I'm pretty sure you hit. Guaranteed, so go ahead and do your full damage.
Okay. 6, 7, 11 points of damage.
This thing is living on a prayer.
We're halfway there.
Prayer of the gods,
Yeah.
but not your gods.
Yes. Yes, it is.
It would be. Okay. Is J first done?
Yeah.
Is that end your turn?
I'm almost tempted to expend a second exploding earth and make him fall prone.
I mean, you
Would
do
that
what
work with the spinning thing though?
That he's already CC'd because of that.
Yeah, I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not good about it.
you want.
Carbon copy?
Alright,
Crowd
so
control.
it would be Maddie's turn.
CC carbon
Is this thing within 60 feet of me?
Yes.
She raises her glove, and the blue lights that come out of it slowly form and turn into like a tree person, and that tree person attacks
Alright, roll for attack.
and punches, as that's my spiritual weapon.
This ent punches the living shit out of this construct.
That's a 17 natural.
How would you like to do it?
I want my tree to like, as it's spinning, as the thing's spinning, just and the head just drops.
The head just falls off as
Yeah,
it's
and
already
it
been
just-
scraped open, and like there's the cut line is existing, and you're just like doop, and then just
Yeah, like that.
Not to mention that everything inside of him got rattled from the ground shaking underneath
yeah,
him.
Yeah, and then
I jabbed it pretty good with a big spear.
and it falls crumbling to the ground.
I feel like we took him down way easier than it was supposed to be.
Well, it's 2 natural 20s.
you guys got
Got a
it.
very strong CC that basically is equivalent to
Yeah.
all person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had
That
Minus-
too.
Minus the ability, it doesn't have the paralyzed property, but
Yeah.
it is basically whole
Just
person.
give us
Zephyr
that
striking a pretty good
text.
boost in damage too.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, it just worked out perfectly fine. That was the quickest way you guys could have taken it down.
Beat his ass.
Those natural 20s just were
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
just what you needed.
They were much needed. Indeed.
Okay,
What kind of metal is it?
continue.
It is crafted from stone.
Oh.
That was another spell slot.
Alrighty.
And as it falls to pieces, Giovanni cries a tiny tear as it literally just evaporates into
it's me.
dust. As the time magic that held it together is expended.
Well, it seems
good?
as though
Um,
it was going to disappear. You okay?
a little bit of blood in my chest. I don't know where that came from.
You have
Oh, you'll be
scarring
fine.
on your right arm as if you are about 50 years older on your right arm.
Look a little wrinkly.
I'd have to check to see if it would decay. because I don't think Yuan-tis have that long of a lifespan.
You just have a lot of like layers of skin to shed now.
He's not, to be clarified, he's not saying actually 50 years. He's saying it looks like it's 50 years old.
I'm comparing it to a human's age.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, like
Oh.
to a human, if you were in your 20s and you age 50 years,
Yeah,
your arm looks
so
like it's about 70-year-old human.
Your arm is a completely
Okay.
different color
There you
than the
go.
rest of yours.
Around
because
like- that's what it
aged
looks like.
And have the
It's-
different
yeah,
layers
that's
of
That's
skin.
all. That's all he's saying. It looks
That's
like
fair.
that.
You look, your arm
Well,
looks
it's not a literal
old.
aging.
I'm
Not a
blue.
literal aging as
Okay.
far as
It's a metaphorical aging. Like
Yeah,
you're,
okay.
You,
you're
it
Yeah,
looks like
years,
it.
dude.
percentage-wise.
Yes.
Like if you were a 70-year-old human,
Yeah. Okay.
that's how your arm looks,
Okay.
and it does look like your arm is that age, physically too. But it,
I
Looks
but
that
based
way.
off of Yuan-ti lifespans.
just start shedding.
It
I just-
looks that way.
I put my hand in my sleeve.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, it's normal.
All right.
Now,
Anyone need healing?
I will say one more thing right before we stop.
I'm gonna pull out another
You-
needle.
no, you
Does
just
anyone
need
else
to-
need healing?
As that thing crumbles to dust, a small liquid falls out of it and seeps into the structure behind it, and a door opens up. And that's where we'll stop.
Shit.
I want to know if I would recognize this, if I would know any history about this construct, since it was stone.